Howdy-o, what do you know, it is a rabbit of Scrublead Academy, and we are back again today in PokeRogue. Now, I've got my nice little Gen 1 challenge on the side there. I might just move that around, though, just in case. Like, maybe I'll put it kind of closer to... It is kind of perfect right there. I guess for now, I'm not too fond of it, but we'll put it where we need to, I guess. Actually, it might be better. Put it right up here, too. Just so that we always know what the challenge is, but I've been trying to sort of assort things because I kind of want to change the view at some point. Yes, I did start a lot earlier today too, so that's kind of the unfortunate thing. I will probably be ending a little bit earlier than usual because I am somewhat ill, but I'm gonna try to keep the energy and the fun up because that's kind of why people come here. Anyway, we're gonna continue our Gen 1 only run, which we got to 190? I think 191 actually. I think we were on the last little stretch. Because we just barely beat the final boss, the final Elite Four member, the champion, I mean. So we actually have this run to continue. We have at least 2 megas and a potential mega pincer to come on. So I think this will be enjoyable, but we'll see what we can get away with. Let's load this right up. So I do like to kind of check through some of my mons. And by the way, this guy is gigantic, this dude right here. But I like to check through my mons just to be sure that I've got what I need. As far as Walking Wake, I don't think Charizard is actually that useful here. Tauros might be a better one. Let's try Tauros. And G-Max Blastoise. Oh, actually, he's got a fighting type. Slitherwing is always in the way. I think I might be able to deal with this one with Tauros, though. So I'm going to keep this out. We'll check them out. We can't catch either of these because we've never caught them before, but we'll see what we can get away with. And if this is the first time enjoying my stream, hopefully my voice doesn't sound too weird. Normally it's better. Normally it is way better. Anyway, we've got an intimidating Tauros with Raging Bull, which is just a great move. Close combat, Fire Lash, Swords Dance. He's clearly a setup sweeper. So we got Tauros, G-Max Blastoise, which I had to go the G-Max instead of the Mega. I feel like this is just way better. Waterfall, Freeze Dry, Armor Cannon, Shell Smash, and Shell Armor, which helps us with the crits, which actually makes him very tanky on top of his already tankiness, which I like. And also we got increased defense and down special attack, which I'm not too concerned about. The increased defense turns it into a 630 stat. It's clearly our defense mon, right? I think this is kind of a thing. And we also got multi-lens on it, which is so nice. So we'll continue. Mega Charizard Y. We got the Y instead of the X. That's okay. I'm fine with that. It's heavy special attack and speed. Bitter Blade for our heals, Aeroblast Earth Power because they're special, and D-Dance because we get more heals out of it, and the speed is helpful. Like, Charizard Y is pretty fast, but he's not quite fast enough to outspeed a lot of stuff, so we actually need the D-Dance. So, yeah, up special attack. 986! I never even looked at that! He's almost got 1,000 special attack, and he still has 12 levels to go. Okay, that's amazing. We have Drought, which also turns it into Harsh Sunlight, which is so cool because that's going to help us with our healing. So everything works out. Pincer, Mold Breaker, just nice to have. Down Attack, which I really need to fix. I thought I did last time, and I guess I didn't. X-Scissor, Swords Dance, Earthquake, Guillotine. We got this a little later, so the moves aren't quite where I want them, but these top 3 are kind of able to kick some ass, so I'm going to say that's pretty decent. We got Dodrio, who my abs... like. Of the birds of Gen 1, this is clearly my favorite. Well, actually, it's tough between it and Fearow, but I think I take this one because it's just so cool. Like, it's 3-headed bird, you know? You can't argue with that. Drill Peck, Drill Run, Quick Attack, Swords Dance, another setup sweeper with actually an attack increase IV, or an attack increase nature, so not too shabby. And Runaway is a terrible ability, but he's always had terrible abilities. Chlorophyll, Victory Belt, I think this is the last one. Razor Leaf, Leaf Storm, okay. Poison Powder, terrible. Poison Jab. We're going to have to fix this thing's moves up, but we also got this a little later. So this one is decent, and I'm okay with the nature. I'm okay with the nature. It's fine. As far as what we're taking, we're going Tauros. We're going G-Max Blastoise, and I'm going to try to get rid of the Slither as fast as possible. And I will just... I'm going to Freeze Dry because Tauros outspeeds, and this will do damage if we don't kill. So let's go for it. Oh, it didn't. Ooh. Walking Wake, Dragon... That doesn't matter. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it didn't kill. Oh, no, we have the second hit. Right, we have the second hit. That's so good. Okay, that actually made up for it. Perfect. So I can... Actually, I can Swords D and I can Freeze Dry, and that should do all the damage. Freeze Dry should kill this thing. Hydro Pump's gonna hurt a little bit, but really? That was 4 times super effective. Okay, I got my setup, so I'm good. I'll just Freeze Dry again. I'm not gonna use it because I don't have anything to attack, so I'm good. So we just have to deal with that. And easy, get the leftovers healing. I might put that on Tauros now that we're set up, just so that he can get some chip healing before the fight. We need this special defense though, 100%. Yeah, I'm gonna take the leftovers off of him. I'm gonna put it on the Tauros, and the multi and the golden punch, I could put both on him. Honestly, this will probably work out. Tauros isn't super weak to anything, and we're set up. So let's just go for it this way. We'll take the Expedef. Another? Oh, really? And Tauros is bad against, at least the Slitherwing can do some damage to us. Raging Bolt is gonna hurt my G-Max though. That's kind of a problem. I could catch the Raging Bolt though if I needed. We'll keep this out because I know that I kill now. And I should have swapped. I should have swapped. Victory Bell was actually kind of okay, but we'll take it. We'll send in the Victory Bell. First impression hurts a lot. Don't go for the Tauros, dude. Don't go for the Tauros. He needs this. Zap Cannon, he missed. Oh, he missed. He was going for the victory anyway. So I can Raging Bolt this, and I could just, it doesn't really matter what I do. I'll Poison Jab. Okay, just in case it didn't kill. So I was sitting there thinking maybe it wasn't gonna kill. I wasn't too concerned about catching that thing though, so I'm not upset about that. We'll take the speed, clearly the best option, but I need a Hyper Pot. So, is it a hyper or is it a max potion in this case? I think it's a hyper. I think we can get away with that. We'll X speed because it's so good. We're coming up to the fight. I don't want to risk it. We should be, Fire Lash should do it. It's not the best move, but it should do it because of the multi-lens. So that's fine. So now what do we have? We had, oh my goodness, what was the rivals? Was it a Feraligatr? I don't remember what the rival had. We'll have to kind of gauge it. Tauros is probably good against everything though. I can probably leave this thing out. I would like to get our G-Max Blastoise out, but I don't think it's necessary. I think he's actually kind of essential for the Ray. So we're gonna keep him for the Ray. And I'll get just another level on this thing. Easy. Actually fire is good against this, so I should be able to bop. Ooh, close combat's good against this thing too. Ooh, I think Fire Lash is good with the lens that we have. We're gonna go with this. Yep, the lens will do it, because we got the defense drop. The defense drop with that Fire Lash is kind of amazing. Like, it's guaranteed, so the multi-lens will always take advantage. And we got an X defend before the final. Oh, that's actually pretty decent going in. I'm gonna keep what we got. We got X defend. We don't have a whole lot of money, but we should have enough to do what we need for the final boss. It was Feraligatr. I thought it was. That's fine. I'll Swords D. I'll Swords D because there's not really much reason not to. Unless he Drain Punches. Ooh, unless he Drain Punches. I don't know if Tauros is our fastest guy. I'm gonna go for another Swords D because he didn't do that much damage with that. See, he's not doing a whole lot of damage. At this point, Raging Bull is probably taking 2 bars. Let's go for it. It took 2 bar. Perfect. He got defense and speed. Oh! Ooh, he's definitely gonna get another attack in before I do. Yeah. Oh, that hurt. It's fine. We outspeed most of his stuff now, so I'm okay with this. This is actually pretty decent, and we get the 200. At this point, Fire Lash should kill this thing. Just a second here. Just a second. We're not quite maxed out on everybody, but this is fine. Oh, really? Oh! I didn't think it would do so little. I mean, I'm glad that he did so little, actually. That works. The only thing that he could, if he had body press, it would have been a problem. Otherwise, we're fine. We can just deal with that thing. Body press is the only thing I think that thing has that's scary. Close and Raging Bull probably kill. I'm gonna go Rage, because I don't want to take the defense drop, and oh, it was so close, and that was a lot of damage I didn't need to take. And his speed buff probably helped him out. Yeah, he's faster. Hi, how you doing? We are starting a lot earlier than I intended, but, well, I didn't intend to be relatively ill today, so we're trying to do some stuff, but I don't want to give up the day, because this is kind of the nice way to end the weekend for me, and it seems to be enjoyable for a lot of people, so it works out well. But that's where I'm at. How are you doing today? I'm going to, I think I can Waterfall and kill him, but I'm kind of concerned, honestly. Let's go for it. Oh, it did it. Okay, we needed that thing out of there. That Electivire kind of hard-walled us, and now we have the Ray. And the Ray can't do anything to the Blastoise. So this is perfect. 2 bars? 1 bar. Oh. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Okay, well, I could Shell Smash again. It might get rid of... It's probably going to get rid of 2 bars just now anyway, though. I'm going to try it. Okay, got rid of 2. Perfect. So we needed that anyway. D-darts, that's fine. We can eat that up. We can eat that up. I'll take another. He's a little faster. Can I freeze him? Can I freeze him? Oh, it doesn't. I don't think it matters. I think he kills me here. Oh, I think he... Oh, he missed. That's a kill. Okay, the G-Max Blastoise did his job. The G-Max Blastoise killed the one thing we needed him for. I'm fine with everything else, but even then... Oh, he had... Oh, Quick Claw. We would have destroyed this dude. We would have annihilated this guy. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Mega Charizard can deal with this because you can Earth Power all you want. It doesn't matter. But I could Earth Power and do some major damage. Oh, I can do some major damage with that. See, my Earth Power is stronger, and I think I'm faster, and I kill. Okay, that was a super easy rival fight. That was insane. I wasn't actually planning on this, and we get the Pinsirite too, which is even better. And we get the Pinsirite. All right. I was not planning on beating it that fast, so that kind of it got in the way a little bit. I was intending this to be a little bit longer, but we might need to start a new challenge at some point. Anyway, Pinsirite obviously getting the Mega Pinsir. We have 3 Megas on this G1 team. 3 Megas on this G1 team. It's so awesome. I've never had 3 Megas before either. Okay, Charizard can't deal with this, I don't think. We'll send him home. What is good? Victory Bell is perfect. It resists both the things that this thing is good at. So we could... I'm going to Poison Jab, actually. Oh, we get the poison. Ooh, we get the poison. And I think... Oh, he cured it. Never mind. I was so happy for half a moment. Just for a small amount of time. But the defense drops didn't really help us. We would have killed him in 2 hits anyway. That's fine. That's fine. We get the healing. I'll just jab him again. Like, we have the money. I'm not too concerned. We have enough money to count, so it works. Revive. That's a free revive. Oh, an X attack, though. That would be nice to have. Mega Pinsir could really use that. I want to see what his stats are. He's got 155 base attack. That's kind of impressive. I love Mega Pinsir's look. He's one of the coolest looking Megas I've ever seen. So yeah, definitely amazing. I kind of feel like he might not be that essential though, but I'm going to take the X attack because we got the money for revive, so I'm not too concerned. Everybody's 200. I'm not going to bother. All right, Slitherwing. This thing could do something, but I don't know what I can do back to it. So I'm going to go the Charizard because we can deal with this. I can just Aeroblast this, so it's super easy. Just get rid of it. I could have healed off of it too, but I didn't need the healing, so it didn't matter. I was going to go for the thing I knew would kill it because that's 4 times super effective. We'll get the... nothing here is really great. I'm going to get the Starf Berry. I'm going to put it on the Tauros. Actually, I'm going to put it on the G-Max because I think G-Max is the one we need to win the fight with. So I'm going to put it on G-Max just so that it gets in the way of like the boss stealing items from me, which I find to be one of the most obnoxious things, which is why we need to deal with this. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I just killed this with an Earth Power. Like, there's no reason to swap. We're good. Super easy kill here. So we'll move that along, and we're on 198. I'll take the... What does Feather Dance do again? Lowers attack stat. Oh, never mind. I'll take the X special attack. We need this for the fight. I'm going to take that. So we got Sandy Shocks. This is the last one that I have to deal with. I feel like he shouldn't have Levitate, but wouldn't it be funny if he had Levitate? It might be better. No, I'm just going to stay in. I'm going to stay in. Okay, he didn't have anything. Perfect. So we can deal with this. This is gone. Perfect, perfect. Okay, I just wanted to see what he'd have. Max revive. I'm going to take the iron. I think that's clear. We can revive everybody who's dead, though. That's a super quick thing, and I'm going to get everybody, just see how much we need the moves. Like, I'll need something on him, but I'm going to get elixirs on everybody I need it on. This guy probably could use one. We need some freeze dries. We really do. I can't believe we haven't even used this thing. We haven't had anything that this thing was really good against just yet, but he might be decent because there's a poison boss coming up. And the poison boss is gonna be pretty... Why is our guillotine flying? Oh, do we have Aerolate? Oh, that makes sense. Slash might have actually been a little bit better then, but that's fine. We're cool with this. I can still get it if I need to. This thing doesn't need anything. This one needs a little bit. So I'm going to give elixirs to this and to the G-Max Blastoise and to this thing. I'm not even concerned about the money. I'm not concerned at all. Oh, we need to heal the Victory Bell too. I want to go in there full. I want to go in there with everybody ready. They got to be prepared. Anyway, we got to see what we've got here. So Tauros, what do you have? Wicked Torque. We gave this up? Oh, yes, we did, because we had so many good moves. I could get Scary Face with this dude right here. I need somebody who can do accuracy shenanigans. If that's possible, I'm going to go for it. Vice Grip is, it's kind of a lame move, honestly. Storm Throw always results in a crit. Oh, I like that. I don't think it's good in this fight, but it's normally a decent move. Superpower's also kind of a good move, but not in this fight. I feel like there was somebody who I gave that to, and I don't remember who it is. And it's really getting me. I could give Stun Spore, actually. Stun Spore might help us because that'll slow him down. So we need to slow him, so that's good. Down evasion, it's okay. It's not the greatest. Knockoff doesn't really help us all that much. I've tried that before, and it doesn't really do that much. I'm going to get the stun because I think we need the Stun Spore just in case. We'll get rid of the Poison Powder because that's useless in this fight. Perfect. And memory on Charizard. What do you got? Willow! I don't even need the Stun Spore. If Charizard can land this, if he can land this, this is perfect. That would be the equivalent of getting like a Leech Seed on the thing. And we need that. And he also has Smokescreen. He's the one with accuracy shenanigans. So I have to basically play this out. So we'll go Willow, because we definitely need this, because Charizard's not going to attack with Bitter Blade. Like, he's not going to do any damage. Aeroblast is fine, but Earth Power is what we really need. So I'm going to go Earth Power most of the time. But we'll willow out the Aeroblast, I think. We don't need that. And then we will also get the Memory Mush, and we'll get the Smoke Screen, because that way we have everything we need to set up shenanigans. Get rid of Bitter Blade. It's been with us since the start, but it's not necessary anymore. We're good. And I think that's all we need. I don't believe that I need any more moves, honestly. Maybe like defenses with G-Max, just so that he can take hits. Like Iron Defense wouldn't hurt, now that I'm thinking about it. Because all we need is the Ice move with him. I'll take it. We'll go Iron Defense. Actually, no, the only physical move is a Poison move, and he doesn't care about that. Never mind. I don't think we have anyone that sets up and tanks things really well other than Blastoise, but we're fine with what he's got. I'll go Iron and just give him... actually, Charizard could do that. Charizard could deal with a bit of Iron. Tauros could also kind of do that, but I think Charizard, because we need him to stay alive. So this is fine. We're going straight in. And we'll see how quick this fight is, because I feel like this is going to be pretty fast. I don't think I'm going to have too much difficulty here. I kind of want to start off right away with Charizard, but I feel like he's going for a Dragon move right out of the gate. And that's kind of a thing. And Victory Bell can't do much of anything in this fight. You know what I might do? Is I might just go ahead, start with the Charizard, wait for him to do some shenanigans, because he's not going to do Flamethrower. We'll just send out Victory Bell. And he goes straight for Sludge Bomb. Okay, that's a problem. That's an issue. I'll stun him right now. And I missed! Are you kidding me? Alright, Charizard can do some stuff. He's gonna go for Poison on this one, so I'm gonna Smoke Screen him and see what I can do. Flamethrower, that's fine. We can eat up a couple of those. Eterna Beam, he went straight for it. We can get 2 more at least, and then hopefully he misses more. I want to just have this Charizard do as much as possible. As much as possible on the Smoke Screen, because this is still kind of our win con. And he missed, so that's 5. And these keep, too. That's the thing that we noticed. These actually keep. So this is fine. I could Earth Power him, because the special defense drop is probably more useful right now. But, I don't know about the Willow. Do I want to actually Willow him? I think I do. I really think I do. If he's going Poison, G-Max deals with that. Perfect, so it doesn't matter. So I could Shell Smash up 3 times, and then I'd have my Charizard ready to deal with this thing. So let's try it. Cosmic Power. He's getting the boost. Yeah, because he needs that. Did they get rid of... They got rid of Recover on this thing. I don't know if that swaps out, but they got rid of it. I'm gonna Freeze Dry. Maybe I could freeze him? It would be nice. Oh, he's trying to Flamethrower me. I see what you're doing. He's missing, though. We got that accuracy debuff in there so hard. This is perfect. And does it keep? Hopefully it does. Yes! -6, so it still keeps. So that means that we can actually burn this thing if he doesn't hit me. I'm gonna Willow and try to burn. Oh, don't you freeze. Don't you freeze now. If you froze now, that would have been the worst thing ever. All right, so we've at least got him here. We got him where we want him. I can earth power and just do what I want. So that's fine. We got one. Oh, flamethrower missed, and I can hit him here, and the burn should do the rest. This should be a really easy fight. And I love that it's G-Max Blastoise and Mega Charizard just dealing with this thing at the end. I love that it's these two at the end of the fight. It's so good. So easy, and he's missing everything. All right, wow. Okay, that was a crit. I think we kill. I think maybe, do we kill? It's so close. I should be faster. No, I'm not. G-Max Blastoise goes down. We still kill, but I was hoping to end this with those two. It would have been so much fun. It would have been so much fun, but Mega Charizard does the kill. That was easily the way to do it. We had to smoke screen him into oblivion. He missed basically everything. So that was so fast. And I didn't even use the Mega Pinsir ever. I never even touched this thing. All right, so I got the Gen 1 challenge. That was great. I was sad. It was sad, but it was funny. All right, so Pinsir beat it for the first time. Charmander, Bellsprout. Yeah, we got all these guys. Pinsir didn't do anything. I don't think I even used him throughout the entire challenge. It was terrible. All right, so that was super easy. It kind of feels like it was a bit of a letdown at the end there because we just teleport back and we're done. Oh, I need a new challenge. What am I gonna do? I feel like a mono gen, I could still finish up the rest of those because the mono types are probably going to take the longest. We've beaten 1, we've beaten 2. 3 is the other one that I know fairly well, not exactly the best, but I could do that one and we could start that one up. I think that might be a thing just because we're kind of already here. I could do a Nuzlocke too, but I'm kind of waiting on those ones. So I'm going to start this up. And we have Ralts, which I can't do. Ralts is some, like, of the mons that I have here is one of my favorites. I think Torchic has to come along, like, let's be real. But Mawile could also be really good because we don't need Hypercutter. We have, what is it? Is it Hypercut? No, it isn't. When you evolve this thing, it gets huge power, I think. And that's a big deal for this thing. So that actually would be really helpful. Oh, an Aggron. Aggron could be so good. There's so many mons I love in this gen. I can't bring this. I know that for a fact because I need this for my ice run. This one is essential for the ice because it is ghost when I evolve it. So it actually has that fighting immunity. Absol's so cool. I can't use him. Beldum I've already used. I just can't use Absol because he's so costly. That's the biggest thing. Like, at least with Blaziken, that fighting type is going to come in extremely clutch. Fighting type is amazing. And honestly, it's Blaziken. Like, it's so cool. Actually, one thing I want to check out. I want to see, does this thing evolve anymore? So we'll go all the way over here. It evolves into a Mega. It does. Yes, because that's this one. And that's the final form. But 100 speed, 160 attack, 130 special attack. That's pretty decent for stats, actually. That's not bad. I think I'm taking that. So I'm going to put that in there. Poochyena would be fun to take along, but I've already beaten the game, so I don't want to use the ones I've already beaten the game with. I kind of want to go with Makuhita, honestly. Maku, I want to go with Mawile would not hurt at all. The fire would hurt him at the end in the final boss, but this thing would deal with the Rayquaza by itself. So we should be good there. And for one left, I've never beat the game with Zigzagoon. That's a shiny if we need it. I think we'll do that because I've never actually used the Zigzagoon at all. So I'm going to go with this. This is a nice sort of Gen 3 starter up. And before I bother too much with this, I just want to change up our challenge here. So we'll go let's go this. Perfect. Gen 3 only. We're changing things up. And let's move it right over there. You should take Beldum. I've already beaten the game with Beldum. That's the problem. Yeah, I didn't want to beat the game multiple times with the same mons, but I would love to take Beldum because Metagross is like the coolest mon ever, and I never got his Mega when I was beating it with him, which really is terrible. But we'll take this because Zigzagoon still keeps pickup. Actually, before I go, I need to set them up. I didn't set them up. Oops. Oopsies. I need to set them up. That would be terrible, actually. We'll set this up for Burning Bulwark. Oh, never mind. That's like, what is that? Oh my goodness, the poison one. I can't remember what it was, but as soon as you hit somebody, it does poison. It inflicts the poison condition. Burning Bulwark is like that, but with burns. That's so cool. I can't use that one, though, in that first slot because I don't want to accidentally click it like 13 times. I'm going to put Ember here. I'm going to put Thundurus there. And Scratch, and then actually we have Zing Zap. Never mind, I'm gonna get rid of Scratch. Nobody needs Scratch. Get it out of there. So this is perfect for moves. Nature, Probably something that's up speed or up attack. Both are perfect for this thing. I think probably up speed though. I kind of want this thing to outspeed anything I find. So I'm gonna go hasty because I think that's our best nature there. And Baneful Bunker, you're right. Yes, that's the one. That's the one. I couldn't think of it for the life of me, and I've played that poison run like 3 or 4 times. Failed each time, by the way, but that is the one. That is the exact one. All right, so Makuhita, let's see what he's got. I've got tons of moves I can work with here. Heat crashes just outweighs. Okay, that's fine. I can use that. I'll put that there. I think this is a fine moveset because I want a fighting move right up here where tackle is, so I'm gonna get rid of that soon. And I like these two. Sand Attack can go until the final fight, but Slack Off is really decent no matter what. Nature's, I'm cool with whatever. Adamant is perfect for this thing. Like, I'm just gonna go with that. He's already super slow, so I won't even bother with a speed nature for that thing. We have tons of egg moves with this guy. Ooh, I have so much stuff. Bullet Punch is fine here. I might arrange it later. I'm taking Horn Leech 100%. I'm taking EQ. Astonish can go for Fairy Wind just for stab, but he's kind of an attacker, so I'm not too concerned about that last one. And Nature's, actually, I gotta see before I do this what his actual base stats are like. Those stats are kind of skewed, yeah. And Mega Mawile is here. There it is. So that's actually 105. Yeah, that's pretty decent attack power. So yeah, it's obviously gonna have to be an attack nature, no question. Or, no, I'm gonna go Adamant. That's fine. I was gonna go for the speed one, maybe outspeed something, but I'm not too concerned about the speed, honestly. It's so slow. It's 50 speed. All right, Extreme Speed is awesome. Extreme Speed is amazing. I'm gonna put that right there, and I'm going to replace Growl with High Horsepower. Perfect. Easy moveset. This thing is probably okay. I don't think it's amazing, but it gives us some luck for once, which is decent. And Zigzagoon is super fast and also could be high attack, but not very high attack, I don't think. I think Hasty is probably fine. Actually, ooh, Jolly. Jolly would be perfect because I don't use special attack at all, do I? Just out of curiosity. Before I do anything, I just gotta see. So we'll evolve into Linoon. It does not do special attacks, not really. Like, we're not great at attack no matter what, but special attack is weaker, so I'm gonna go this. And what else do I need? I need its abilities, because I got Pickup, Gluttony. I take Pickup. I've got its passive for some reason. I don't even remember why I got that, but that's okay. And this one, Hyper Cutter, is no attack lower. Yes, I'm starting to get these. I'm starting to learn them. Intimidate is actually better, though, so I'm gonna take Intimidate for now, because that's probably way better in the long run. Can I spend some candies? Not really. This one I know I can't. Like, it doesn't matter. Makuhita might be able to because he's pretty costly. Oh, almost. And this thing, 4 cost, 15. I would need 1 more candy to do it. I would need 1 more. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We got this. I'm cool with that. Thick Fat is Guts or Thick Fat? I'm kind of curious. This one helps us be tanky, but Guts is actually not too shabby because we could get a Flame Orb for this thing. I feel like Guts is better, honestly. I feel like it's better. I think our tank is probably going to end up being this for the physical stuff, and we'll need a magic tank along the way because we have nothing. We have magic tank, a special tank. We'll have nothing along the way. I think we're okay with Guts, though, and I'm just going to go hyper offense and see what happens. This should work. We have no files. I love it. It's nice and clean. And Torchic is probably fine to just keep out here. I'm a little concerned about using our starter for this, like our fire starter, just in case the rival has a water type, because we don't want to accidentally level the wrong one, but it should be good for now. Skwovet is not even close to Gen 3, not even in the remote ballpark of Gen 3, but we have fighting moves, so it's gonna go down. It's fine, it's super easy. All right, Protein, oh, no way. Okay, Torchic and Mawile, both of that, but Torchic is way better offensively. So I'm gonna go with this. Actually, no, technically, Torchic is better because it's fast, is really what it is. Because once it evolves, it becomes 100 speed at the Mega. But Mawile would technically have huge power and be better. That's fine, though. I'm going to go with this. I think this is okay. And I love the fact that we at least have a Protect to potentially burn the water type if we have one. Ember versus Quick Attack. I don't care about Quick Attack at all. Ember's probably even a little better, honestly. We'll go Pokies. Super easy. Wurmple is Gen 3. I haven't got a full team, so I'll catch this, but the moment I get something else, I'll replace it. So that's kind of a thing. We have to get rid of the Fletchling, which means probably Zigzagoon to be outspeeding. I think that's fine. And Ember, actually I Zing Zap, never mind, I forgot about that. I'll just stand attack this. Zing Zap kills, doesn't matter, Fletchling is terrible. I mean, Fletchling evolves into something good, but he by himself cannot eat that. So we're good here, we can catch, super easy, and that's fine. 31, very nice, okay. So that thing will evolve quick too, in the background, which is nice. All right, and we're on to number 5 already. Pretty easy start because of Thunderous Kick, all the type coverage on this thing. Like, this thing is amazing. Just get rid of that Sentret immediately. Get him out of here. I love the first fight there because it makes you feel like a real badass, despite the fact that I'm not that great right now. Our defense is Mawile, I believe. I think Mawile is all of our defense right now. Makuhita is more like HP wall. So I'm cool with this. Ninkata is Gen 3, isn't it? Oh, yes it is. Yes it is. And if I keep that spot open, I get a Shedinja. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. I'm gonna just catch this thing right off the bat. I know it has terrible moves to start with, but it is a pretty decent Mon when it evolves. Actually, it takes until like level 52, but we won't talk about that. But it's a decent Mon eventually. We'll get rid of this. Should I drop the Wurmple right now? I kind of feel like it. Like, what is he ever gonna do? I'm gonna release him because it doesn't really matter. I've already beaten the game with this thing. Ninkata, I'm not sure if I have, but Shedinja, I definitely haven't. No, there's no metal. So we haven't beat the game with this thing, so I can do it with Shedinja and this. I could keep one. I'll keep one. Well, we don't know which one it is yet, but we'll see. Anyway, easy rat attack kill. No problem. Get him up. Zigzagoon got a lucky egg. That's a big deal, actually. That's a major deal. All right, I might... I actually need to take that off of him for now. I'm going to take that off and give it to Torchic. That way we might get the level before we're done this fight, which would be really nice. Pokeball, easy. Just gather as many of those as you can at the beginning. You might need them, who knows. Trico, super easy to deal with this thing. I could have had quick attack. But I didn't need it. Okay, flame charge, perfect. This is amazing. This will actually be our speed buff. And it's physical, which is even better. Zing Zap should kill. No problem. Picky is gone. We might... Oh, we were so close. We got it just at the end there. Map, perfect. I'll take it. Anytime I see the map, it's the map. No question. All right, Thunderous Kick should do it. Bop, easy kill. And I could take another Pokeball. It doesn't hurt. Let's go for it. And as a Fletchling, this thing can have quick attack. It probably won't kill me, and Zing Zap definitely kills this. Yeah, I was thinking it probably didn't. Oh, really? All right, I'll Burning Bulwark. There we go, and you're burned. So now he's not gonna kill me. There we go, because it did less damage because of the burn. So that's perfect. Get him out of town. Get him out of here. So easy sweep. All right, Zigzagoon. Yeah, I know he's Gen 3, but I was kind of curious if he was like a little better than ours, but I think ours is just the best we're gonna find. For like half a second, I was sitting there thinking, maybe he's got better stats than the one I brought from home. I never even checked out their stats, by the way, but let's see here. Yeah, no he doesn't. There's no way. All right, so I think we're good. With this Zig. We have the best Zig we can get. It's 31 all. I am kind of curious. This thing is way better than I gave it credit for. The only thing is the HP, but that's fine. I'm cool with that. This one's 31. This one's also really decent, actually. Not too bad. Really decent. Makuhita is, actually he's about the same, almost a little bit worse than the Torchic. I'm cool with this. I like this team. Egg voucher, fine. We need to spend those, actually. So I'm gonna stay in. Let's spend some egg vouchers. I have so many built up. I actually did a couple of daily runs earlier and got a couple of these premium vouchers. So yeah, I got tons of stuff to spend. I kind of want the moves, but I also kind of want the shinies. I'm gonna put one of these in here, and that's fine. We got 4 rares out of that, which is perfect. I'll put 3 of these in here. There we go, 3 of them all at once. There we go, perfect. And then I'm gonna put the rest in here. Everything else goes in here because we could potentially get a decent move out of that. Moves are actually tough to come across once you got the first one. Epic, our first epic right now. And a bunch of rares. All right, you know what? Just for the sake of it, I don't think I have Arceus. Let's just go for it. We'll just throw 7 in here. Those are the little chippy ones. We'll just throw them all in here. There we go, easy, got nothing, perfect. So we could deal with this. Poochyena I know is Gen 3. I've already beaten the game with him, so I'm not too concerned. And it's Poochyena, so I wouldn't be concerned even if I was actually wanting to beat the game with him. Like, he's not the best. He really isn't. Thunderous Kick is kind of super useful for this thing. I don't know if I'm going to get a better fighting move than Thundurus, so I'm going to put this on Zing Zap because I'm not sure yet. And Zing Zap has also kind of been helping us out. So we'll put this on here. Quick Attack, doesn't matter. Get him out of here. Fletchling is not Gen 3. I know at least most of the Gen 3 Mons by just visual, by seeing them. So that's kind of a thing. And we don't need... Oh, it's Toxic Orb. Toxic Orb, I'm going to put this on Mawile just in case we get a poison type, because then I could get potentially a poison heal out of this, maybe. And it can't poison Mawile, so it doesn't matter. So that's fine. This is okay. I'm cool with it. I'm just, you know, it kind of sucks that I don't have that. Bidoof we've already beaten the game with. He's Gen 4 anyway. And I should just be able to Thundurus kick this thing into oblivion. Just get it out of here. Arm Thrust is a nice attack move, actually. It's not the greatest, but it can do some damage. At the beach, you can get Mudkip, so you get 2/3 of the starters. Yes, I love getting the starters. I've beaten the game with Mudkip, so where can I get... I think it's Torchic is the 3rd gen grass type. Where can I get that? I don't know if you're on the site and you can look it up real quick for me. I could too, but I'd have to reload it, and then also, you know, I'm very great at finding things. It's a whole thing. I wish I could bring Zubat along, but he's done and he's so good and he's Gen 1 and he's the best. And Zubat and Crobat are actually really fun, both of them. Like, I should say Golbat and Crobat. Zubat, I could deal with that Zubat, but Crobat's amazing. All right, now as far as this, I'll send it Mawile. This is fine, because it can at least eat a hit up and Torchic can do the rest. I'm not gonna bother taking poison. I'm just gonna Zing Zap this thing. And I don't know, let's Horn Leech just for the sake of it. Torchic's at Volcano. Oh, we got Torchic already though. Yeah, we should be good here, unless I wanted a second one, you know? We wanted, was it Trico? Did I say Torchic? I think I meant Trico. If I said Torchic, the Trico would definitely be the one we need, because we haven't beat the game with it. And Trico is kind of fun to play, and Sceptile is a Mega as well, if I remember. So that's awesome. I'll just Fairy Wind, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, we're faster. Like, Torchic is like double the speed of Mawile. Not quite, but, you know, he's faster. He's way faster. Baton Pass. I think you can get Swords Dance with Mawile. I'm not sure. I'm going to drop it for now. I'm not going to take it for now. Maybe we'll get a Mushroom later and we'll set it up. Rare Candy doesn't hurt. Pokeball. I mean, I've got 33 of them. I'll take one more. I'll take one more because I think we're good now. I think we're actually decent. I kind of wish I would have gotten this guy later, because this guy gives you so much XPs later on in the game, but you can get the bug move early. Probably at Forest, anywhere with grass types. It feels right. Yeah, that feels right. If we can get to Forest, I might go that route. Mudkip is clearly the best, but yeah, I would like to get Trico because I'd like to get them all completed. So we'll offer to battle him because battling is fun. And also, I've only got one bug type, so that doesn't help. If I find this guy on the bug run, that's going to be amazing. So we're going to Flame Charge him. Twin Needle, that's fine. Oh, it poisons. I forgot about that. Ooh, that's obnoxious. We got the speed buff, but that poison sucks. I think he should have a Butterfree next, though. I think that's it. And we should have enough, and I'm glad I get Sand Attack. I remember that. But we should have enough HP to outlast the poison. So it's okay. Even with another hit on us. So hopefully we got what we need. Hopefully we got what we need. Double Kick. We don't need Double Kick. We got Thunderous Kick. It's so much stronger. Get rid of that. It's so much better. Butterfree. Yep, that's what I thought. Zing Zap should do the work. Actually, Flame Charge does a little... Oh, it does a little less than Zing Zap. Never mind. We'll do this. There we go. Perfect. That deals the damage. That's fine. So easy. Covet is decent compared to Tackle. Let's get rid of that. Fake Out is nice to have. I love Fake Out. I'm going to get rid of Sand Attack for that. It's not the best move, and I'm not going to keep it forever, but I'm definitely using it for now. It's really decent. Combuskin is amazing. First Impression's not a bad move. Bug Buzz is actually really good for special attackers, and U-Turn is the best. Actually, never mind. It's got to be U-Turn, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure. Who would be our best U-Turner? Because I feel like Combuskin has the moves that we need, and I don't want to mess around with this too much. I could get rid of this, actually. That might not hurt, because then we would have just full coverage, and I don't think I'd need anything else. U-Turn on something fast, though, is actually really good, and Zigzagoon is fast. Nincada's also kind of fast, though, and gets no bug moves. Posted something in the Discord. It's Wyvern's Evo. It's final Evo. I'll check that out, actually. I'll check that out right now. I got the Discord open. Might as well check it out and see what we got. So we'll go to the PokeRogue. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that looks so monstrous. I love that thing. So Wyvern's Evo. So we have what was our dog? Our dog was oh my goodness. I'm looking back through the chat here. Yviddy, yeah. Yvarf, yes, the normal dog one. Which I think we made fighting dragon rather, didn't we? Or was it something like that? I don't remember exactly how we made it because that's definitely a thing. Dragarn or Drakarn. Yeah, that definitely works. I think Dragarn is better. It's just a little stronger. I like that though. I really enjoy that. That's so cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna hop over here. There we go. So much stuff in the way. I think this one, Scound Dragon. That was actually, weren't we making the dog that? Yeah, because we had like the dark theme going on. Because we had the whole scoundrel element too. So yeah, Scound Dragon could actually work for that one. The dog. I like that. Oh, I'm gonna give this to this. I think that's perfect because Ninkata doesn't come online for a long time. And I think this will just speed us up. What is it? Level up. I just want to see if he gets U-turn normally. He does not, so that's actually really decent because I know this thing is still a bug and it's still kind of a thing. Oh no, never mind. I gotta check his evos because they're so much different. Never mind. I forgot about that. Back there. Level up. He gets X Scissor, that's what it is. He doesn't get this. Okay, we still need U-turn then. So I'm gonna give him this. There we go, perfect. Ninkata got it. Amazing, amazing. Now he's actually online. It was Fighting Dragon. Yeah, because we wanted it to beat the cat. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, because if the cat's normal, the dog's gotta be fighting, but also the cat has to have Intimidate because it scares the dog. It's great, I love it. So we're gonna go with the free Enigma Berry, actually. I'm just gonna buy a pot. And I'll get the free Enigma Berry. That way we can potentially eat up a hit. This should be fine. We should be way faster than this thing now. Easy kill. Zigzagoon's down. I could catch 2 of these if I really, really wanted so that I would have the extra pickup. That wouldn't be a bad idea, but I'm fine with it right now. Because the Ninkata, if it evolves, I can't worry about that. I need the Shedinja at that point. Shedinja's so cool. And we'll just bop this because it's a Poochyena. It's gone. It's easy gone. Oh, we got Lepa Berry, nice. I'm just gonna see, what does our Zigzagoon have? He's picked up a few things, hasn't he? We gotta go to manage items. There we go. No, he's only picked up the Lepa. I'll take that on the Combuskin though, because that's what we're using right now. So this is fine. I will go potion for free because it heals us up full. Abra would be so nice to have. Just for the sake of it, I would love to be able to throw a ball at this thing. I'm gonna Burning Bulwark just in case, because I want to see, actually no, I'm just gonna Flame Charge, or Zing Zap. I'm just gonna do the damage. I wanted to catch him for the stats potentially, because I love Abra and I want to play a game with him again, but for now, I don't really need that. I've got a really good one at home, so I'm okay with that. So we'll get this, because we're already maxed out, so that actually pushes us past the cap. Unfortunately, we got the 30 cycle, which kind of sucks, but we can deal with this Poochyena so fast. That was insane. All right. Grassy Field, Metro Lake. I think we're going grassy because I think that's where Trico is. Just for the sake of it, I'm going to open that up because I just want to see where he is. I want to see where he is because we need that Sceptile on the team. Sceptile is going to be so good for our team. C-Dot, Shroomish, actually it has a lot of good grass options too. So that is a thing. And Turtwig's there. No, not the Sceptile. Okay, this might lead somewhere though. It might lead to the tall grass. He might be in there. We have bugs, more bugs. Tall grass is not looking ideal, and we got Chikorita there. That's what it is. This one's gonna be tough. I need to figure out where this what is it? This Trico is, because that's kind of a thing. I'm not sure. Actually, oh, this could lead to the forest, and the forest I think is almost certain. The forest is almost certain. I'm just looking through them right now. It is. Okay, so it's in the forest. Perfect. So we'll go to the grassy field because eventually this weaves its way around. After you finish Wyvern, you're designing Scound Dragon and its Evos. Okay, that's gonna be awesome then, yeah. Yeah, I'm so curious to see how that one turns out, because I really like the Wyvern. I think that's really, the whole evolution line is actually kind of fun. But yeah, I want to see what that one turns out to be like. C-Dot is Gen 3, just in case we don't get our Trico, I'm gonna catch this thing. Because we could actually use this. We could use a grass type. And Pokeball, we got so many of them. Oh, he's got Rollout. Oh, I see you, big guy. He can do a little damage. I just throw a few. It doesn't matter. He's not going to do that much. Is this actually good? I'm not sure. Oh, 51 eggs. All right, we're going to have to skip these. I'll just check out the end result. We got a shiny. We got the Woobat, which look at the green. I love that. It's like a very limey sort of halfway puke green that I really enjoy. Okay, we got Snivy, which is really nice. didn't get a move with him because, what is this? Seviper, I think it is. This is a really powerful Mon. Now, Timid is a terrible nature for it, but it is a really decent Mon. And this is the original Quillfish, so that's not actually a new one. Okay, so that's fine. So that's fine. I'm cool with that. We got a bunch of commons. I really like Trapinch. And you got Litten. Oh, did I get Litten too? Yeah, he's right down there, isn't he? All the way at the bottom. Okay, yeah. And actually, those stat gains are really good because we didn't have a lot of Littens. So that's cool. And I got Slack Off, which is also really nice. Slack Off is a really nice move. So yeah, we'll go and we will X speed, I guess. I'll do that just in case. But I think we outspeed the other guy, so I think we're good. Shroomish is also Gen 3. Do I want Shroomish or C-Dot? I feel like I kind of want Breloom, and I haven't beaten the game with either, so I'm just gonna go with Breloom. I should have swapped out before then, and oh, wow, those stats! It has Adamant, which is, but that's fine. That's a pretty decent stat pool right there. Actually, no, Adamant is good for him. Never mind, Adamant's really good for him. Adamant's the best. All right, I'm getting rid of the C-Dot. It doesn't matter what he has. This thing is way better. We're taking the Breloom on this team. Wow, that's amazing. All right, so Super Lure Sandstorm, it doesn't matter. Another X speed, maybe the Sandstorm. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day, though. I'll just get the Super Lure. Fungus, we can't take this Gem 4, or Gem 5 rather, because it was super good, and Gem 5 is filled with just amazing mons. So Combuskin is amazing. Mawile, technically I don't think can be stunned. No, it can't be poisoned. It can be stunned. It has Poison Heal. Give it the Toxic. Does it really? Did I not even check that out? Oh, okay. Yes, we're 100%. Thank you for mentioning that. That is incredible. All right. At that point, I can send the Shroomish out then, because he can actually take poison moves, can't he? That's gonna be amazing. So I'll just tackle. I'll just do some tackling. Just a quick bit of damage. False Swipe. That's fine. It's better than Harden. Sure. Let's get rid of that and tackle that big damage. All right. Flame Charge should do the work. Easy, easy. And I like Flame Charge because every time we use it, we have a chance to boost our speed like that too, so it really works out. Calcium, nice. I'm gonna get that item. So Mawile, Toxic Orb on the Shroomish. Okay, so that's basically like leftovers, right? I think that's how it works. All right, so that's amazing. Calcium is probably, we have a team of all attackers, actually. I don't have anyone that does special attacks. Maybe Shedinja does, but we're kind of going away from that now that we got the Shroomish. I don't know if, like, who do I give this to? I'm not even sure, because all of this guy's moves are physical moves. I guess I'll give it to the Shroomish just because I can Drain. That's pretty much the only one. But even then, it's not amazing. Like, I got Adamant Nature, so it's really bad for me. I will just destroy this thing with a Thunderous Kick. Just annihilate it. Thunderous Kick is so good. It's such a decent move. I'll get rid of Fairy Wind. I don't need the stab when I got Bite. Bite is going to do more damage. And we will Lumberry. Perfect. I like Lumberries. All right, so we're on the rival fight. We got Grovyle, which is super easy to deal with. Oh, he's got Relicanth. Oh, I see you, big guy. Ooh, do I kill it with a Zing Zap? I don't even know if I do. I might kill it with a Thunderous Kick, though, because that's stab. I'm going to try it. Okay, it's gone. Okay, so we deal with two of his mons, even the one that's super effective against us. That's really decent. Aerial Ace, there's no space for it. There's no spot. Well, no, I think I'm going to keep the burn. I think the burn is actually kind of helpful. We'll get rid of Tackle. That's clearly a better option. All right, and Headbutt for this. Actually kind of a better option than Covet, but not really for this thing. Because Covet, at least I can steal other people's... I'll get rid of Sand. Yeah, I'll get rid of Sand Attack. I think that's a good idea. We'll get rid of that. Okay, Trumbeak is gone. Get out of here. Easy. Combuskin can sweep his whole team. This is sad. Force Palm, just better than Arm Thrust. I'll take it. You'd have to get 4 Arm Thrusts consistently in order to make that better. So that's fine. Flame Charge, boom, Growyle's dead. Combuskin is so good. Like, I think people really sleep on this one just because Infernape is a thing. Combuskin, Blaziken is really, really good. He's really, really good. And the egg moves are helping us so much here. Memory Mush, I'm gonna see if any of the stuff we've caught, not him, but maybe Shroomish can learn something better. No, never mind. I think we're pretty much at, yeah, we're pretty much at the end of all the good moves that we could learn there, because we know everything this guy could have, except for apparently Flamethrower. I think we're probably fine with the fire attacking move, the physical attack move. I think it's probably a little bit higher damage. And I'll just take the U-Ball. U-Ball is good. All right, Sun Current, I just don't know which ones. These are Gen 2. Yeah, they're both Gen 2, perfect. Okay, super easy to deal with. I'll just Flame Charge this one, because I'm pretty sure Sun Current is useless, and just Headbutt that. Sun Current has really low stats, but so does Hoppip, so I'm not too concerned either way. Ah, you got the Razor Leaf. Wait, oh, the Toxic Orb, I forgot about that. So I get the heal from that, I forgot about that. I already forgot I put the Toxic Orb on this thing. The Psychic Flying weaknesses are pretty real. Yeah, for these couple at least, but what else do we have? I feel like we have an answer. We have a Steel type at least. We have Makuhita, who's also weak to it, but we have Steel. Actually, we have Ninkata, who's also... Our team is really weak to flying, actually. This is not good for our team. I might need to replace, honestly, probably the Makuhita, honestly. I think that the Shroomish covers more bases than the Makuhita, and that +1 luck doesn't do us a whole lot of good. It does some, but not a whole lot. So this is fine. I'll keep what I got here. Combuskin can take that. Slash, it's okay, but we got so much type coverage. I'm not even concerned. I'm not concerned in any way. So we'll keep this out because we actually have a poison, a poisoned Shroomish with poison heal. The stats we got on this thing were really decent too. So that's perfect. Leafage, you have fun with that. Easy, easy. This grassy field is just super sweep. All right. Oh, we got the Lumberry. Perfect. Okay, Zigzagoon is doing some work for us, though. I'm just going to see here. We got to go to Manage. I keep forgetting that. He's got Citrus. I'm going to put that on the Combuskin, actually. So we got some healing and a Lumberry on the Shroomish, just in case. Because I'm pretty sure we can still take stuff like Burns. Actually, why would I put it on him? Never mind. He's always poisoned. What am I doing? Put it on the Combuskin. Combuskin is the best. All right, Ultra Ball, perfect. And Cottony, I just want to know what gen this is from. 5, yeah. Okay, it's a weird one. I'd never remember this one. We can bop this thing. It's super weak to fire. It's super weak to fire. And our speed will not go any higher. X defense is probably a good idea, but I'm gonna take more Pokies because we don't really need to worry. We got grass coming up. I was about to say, it just heals the poison and reapplies. Yeah, that's exactly it. I was like, oh, we could put the Lumberry on, and then, of course, it's going to actually put us back a turn. But, you know, it's one of those things. I think very goods. Oh, he stunned me. Okay, well, the Lumberry came in very clutch there. That's decent. Now, how he was faster than Combuskin when we are +6, I have no idea. He's still faster. Like, what is that? How fast is Cottony? That's incredible. We are +6. We are ×4 speed on the Combuskin. And Combuskin's base speed is 55. Actually, it's not that good. Never mind. I mean, it's still really fast. It's like 220, so it should have been good. I need the wide lens. I just don't know who I need it on yet, but everybody needs a wide lens in their life. I could use that on the Shroomish. The Shroomish is really good for that. High horsepower is not super accurate. I mean, it's not fully accurate, I should say. It's definitely accurate. And we're good. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on the Shroomish. It's kind of my second Mon, honestly. It kind of covers a lot of the bases. Like, the only thing we don't have is flying covered, rather. We need an answer to Rayquaza really fast. Yes, we do! And I'm poisoned. I have so many status effects. Everything is giving me status. The grass is the worst for this. All right, poison powder. Nah, I don't need poison powder. Baby doll eyes, nobody needs that. Whirlwind, I don't really need Whirlwind. Stockpile, so many moves. This one, actually no, I got so many good egg moves. Never mind, I don't need that. Oh, he's gonna learn them all, I see. So we don't need that. Swallow, nope. We're good. Mud Slap, so many moves. It's better than Sand Attack in every way. Let's just take it. It's Sand Attack plus damage, you know, it's just better. That thing I figured would survive though. I figured that this thing would live through it. Oh, we heal, okay, perfect. If we hadn't healed there, this thing would have gone down. Combuskin would have died there. All right, so I'm pleased with that. We should be able to deal with this because we're super fast now, and we live with the poison and get rid of it. Yes, we 100% have to have an answer to Rayquaza. We do technically, but we need better answers, honestly. And as far as this, I'm probably going to keep the Covet just so that I have some type coverage with this thing. Because Extreme Speed does the headbutt stuff, but not as much of the flinch, obviously. But we kind of like stealing items. Stealing items is really good, and they deserve it. Mywell is an answer, but a better one alongside. Yeah, that's kind of a thing. I never used it, but I'm going to get rid of Fake Out for Knockoff, because Knockoff is really nice. It helps to sort of manage the items that enemies get. So that's decent. But yes, I think we need to catch something Gen 3 related. I want to get Trico, but now at this point, I'm kind of debating it because we got this Poison Heal Breloom that I've never beat the game with. So, I don't know. I think at this point, probably, I don't know. What deals with this? Like, maybe Mawile, actually. Yeah, because, never mind, we cover the poison weakness because of the steel. So we can actually deal an Earthquake. I forgot we had EQ. Get him out of here. Annihilate that thing. All right, Sucker Punch is a really nice move. I like it more than Bite, honestly. I'm going to take that because Mawile is slow, so having speed shenanigans is really decent with this Mon. We will go with a Lure because I need to catch some stuff. 2 neat arenas. So we'll leave the Mawile and we'll get a, I was hoping for a bird. I was hoping I'd get a bird out there, but Shroomish can probably eat this. So I'm just going to EQ and I'm going to, we're just going to Headbutt. That's fine. Just do some damage. It's okay. Neat arena I've already beat the game with, so I'm not too concerned. Ooh, I thought it would do a little more than that though. Wow. Okay. Bullet Punch on this and Headbutt on that. Perfect. So that deals with 1. Fierce Swipe, so you can swipe that steel monster all that you want. That's fine. Have fun. Spheal Line would be pretty nice. That would help us, and it would also help us with our flying problem. Yes. It would help us with our flying. We have a, what is it? What is our other weakness? You said Psychic. Yes. Spheal wouldn't do anything with that, but Mawile can probably deal with that by itself. Unless we find like a Psychic Gym later, and then we're kind of in trouble. But we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Makuhita can learn this, really? It's interesting type coverage. Heat Crash is probably better. I want to see how much Hariyama weighs. Hariyama, just out of curiosity. Sharpedo, maybe Sharpedo would be nice. Sharpedo would be decent. It wouldn't be an answer to our flying issue though, but it would just be a decent mon overall with a Mega. So like, that's pretty decent. So what do we got here? I wanted to check his weight. It is 559 pounds. That's a sumo wrestler right there. That's a pretty decent mon. I didn't think he weighed that much. That's kind of cool. Yeah, he gets a Mega. Yeah. What else would be amazing? Like, I feel like there's got to be something that kind of answers everything, but like answers our weakness to Psychic is the Sharpedo. Our weakness to flying is the Spheal. I feel like there's something that's got to answer both, and I don't know what it is, and I'm really concerned that I'm gonna not think about it, but I'll leave it to you. You're kind of the Pokemon expert, so I'm gonna leave that to you. Wailmer or Relicanth, Aggron, maybe Aggron would cover both, actually. Aggron would totally cover both. Because just the steel type by itself, Sharpedo gets Thunder. Oh, interesting. That also kind of covers, never mind, Sharpedo or Aggron are both good. We might need to angle in those directions. I'm gonna go with giving this to the Combuskin because he's amazing. Nimble is not, yeah, he's Gen 9, never mind. Nimble is not even close to Gen 1, or Gen 3 rather. Mawile. By the way, I don't know if you were here, Sandman. We did beat our Gen 1 run. It was super easy at the end. It wasn't even like it was actually a difficult thing, like we had to try it a couple of times and figure it out. We just swept through the whole thing. It was super easy. So that was a thing. I'm gonna go Combuskin. That's fine, because Combuskin can deal. I'll Sucker Punch just in case, and we'll, actually I was thinking Flame Charge. I'll Zing Zap this. There we go. So we dealt the damage. Not enough. Okay, that's fine. We can still sucker him again. So I'll sucker this and I will flame that. Easy kill. Easy. Wasn't here, but congrats. Yeah, no, it was so quick. We almost beat it with the G-Max Blastoise and the Mega Charizard. We almost beat it with the 2 of them out at the same time. But unfortunately, he did the last little chip damage and killed off the Mega Blastoise. So unfortunately, we had a -6 accuracy though. So it wasn't like we were gonna lose. It was a pretty easy one. Vacuum Wave is a nice move. Only, actually Makuhita can learn it, but both of them are terrible. Actually, that's the thing about the Sharpedo that might get me, is I think I need a special attacker on this team. Look at our attackers. Look at them all. We have nobody special at all. Mawile is not even close to special. I'll just take the Exped-F. That's fine. We'll do it for the criminal fight. You did mean Gen 1 is Mew doing the Gen 2, my bad. Yeah. Yeah, oh, you mean Gen 2, but yeah, okay, I didn't even notice that comment. I just auto-corrected it in my brain to Gen 1, and I'm like, you mean Gen 1? Yeah, I do, so I'm gonna go ahead with that knowledge. I didn't even think. Giraffrig's Gen 2, isn't it? Does its evolution come in Gen 3? I don't think it does, I think it was later. Mawile is fine, Combuskin is Actually, fine. Never mind. I'll just Sucker Punch this because it does a lot of damage. It does a big amount of damage. And we'll Flame Charge it too. There we go. Sucker Punch did some damage. And this kill. Perfect. Gen 9. Yeah, it's way, way, way further. Yeah. Blaziken is mixed, if you recall. I believe the original Blaziken is, and then Mega Blaziken is a little bit stronger, well, a decent amount stronger on the physical, but it could do both. So yes, I think you're right. Zigzagoon evolving is really nice. I think I'm keeping this thing the whole way through. It's the perfect place to have a Linoon, you know? Just to be on Gen 3, doing the Gen 3 run, and then have your Linoon kind of working with you. It feels like the right spot. We have Slash again. I got rid of Headbutt. Never mind. I'm not going to keep Slash. We got Covet. Covet's nice. Covet is really useful situationally. Like, if you find a guy with a lot of items, you can really start just eating them up. And I love that. All right, so we got Breloom. This is going to be a big deal. Like, Breloom's going to actually matter, and Mach Punch is a decent move. I will, for now, I'll get rid of Leech Seed and we'll keep Mega Drain because I think that the Leech Seed is really the best against the final boss. And I'm not going to use this thing against the Ray at all. Like, there's no way. I have so few Sucker Punches to play around with. I'll do this and I'll Zing Zap. Let's see what happens. That should do it. There we go. Because Nidorino's not super defensive. So that's fine. Easy, easy. Another great ball. All I'm getting is just pokey catching balls. It's not good. X special attack is not super great for us either. I'll get the Ether and I'll get more of our Sucker Punches back. That's fine. When choosing my starters for Gen 2, I realized that somehow I got another Chikorita. Somehow or another Chikorita has a Metal and Totodile Cyndaquil. Somehow do not. Yeah, it's so weird, the ones that you just kind of like, I need to catch this in order to get the Metal because otherwise it's just, like, this is a terrible mod and I never want to play this one. That's what I felt with, oh my goodness, what was it? There was one of them that, Poochyena, Mightyena. That's what I felt with Mightyena, is I just never want to use this mon. I used to use it all the time in the actual base games. Every single time I used it, it was terrible, and I was so disappointed every time, but I'm like, no, it's gonna be better this time. It's gonna be better, I can do it. Breloom is perfect here, let's just send him out. Yeah, that's fine, you mudshot Breloom, you do that thing. I think this Clamperl is Gen 3. Yeah, unfortunately, it is it's the trainer that we're fighting. That's kind of the problem. I would love to catch the Clamperl so much, but yeah, unfortunately, I feel like it's also really high defense. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna Mega Drain it instead, because the Mega Drain should do way more damage. Mawile wants to learn Iron Defense. I'll keep that in mind. We got good moves for now. Oh, Whirlpool. Ugh. Yeah, that was fine. We did some good healing on that one. We did some good healing on that one, and I'll just Horn Leech him to get the rest back, and I'll Stun Spore. Just in case I wasn't, I think Breloom is naturally faster than Mawile, but our Mawile might have the level advantage. I don't know. It's something like that. Like, Mawile is really slow, so it shouldn't be outspeeding. There we go. Perfect, though. Kecleon. Oh, that's Gen 3. Kecleon is Gen 3. I remember that. Keck is not the worst thing to have, but it's not great either. Finished Wyvern's final evolution. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah, throw it in there. I'll definitely check it out. No question. So that'll work out well. I'm just checking out a couple of the other things that are in there too. But yeah, Sam Man said hello. Yep. So I'm gonna check that out whenever you throw it in there. That'll be decent. Anyway, this one I might catch the Kecleon. I'm not sure. I don't think it's a great mon, but we'll catch it and see what we got. So Mawile is perfect. Breloom, actually, it's fine. Never mind. Breloom's fine. We'll just Bullet Punch. We'll get rid of this thing as fast as possible. I'll mock this. Just do some damage. Kecleon gets color change too, so it's not over weak to the same stuff all the time. Yeah, that's true. It is okay. It's a decent mon. It's just not like 200s level decent, you know? And that's kind of my worry. Nincada evolving. Okay, so we got a Ninjask. So we don't get our Shedinja, which kind of sucks. But I think this one may stick around. There's a question of whether or not I keep this. Double team, nobody needs double team. Screech, nobody needs Screech. Fury Cutter, we've already got a better bug move. All three of them can go. All right, so this one right here, I could Bullet Punch and Mach Punch, but I'd annihilate him. I could Sucker Punch him right now, though, and do some damage. I don't know how much I would do. I'm just gonna throw a ball right now. Just see what happens. That's fine. He's not doing anything. He stole my Toxic Orb. I have to catch him and put him on the team. I have to get that Toxic Orb back. Oh, that's so bad. All right, I gotta throw and I gotta catch him. I gotta take that back because that's our strategy. Oh, that move is the worst move in the game. I hate that move. All right, we have to take this. We have to take out somebody here. Maku is probably the best one to go, but I have to put this on the team now because it stole my best item. And Maku's stats are really good. Ninjask, I want to see what his stats are, just out of curiosity. Yeah, okay, those are pretty bad. Let's get rid of the Ninjask. Good stats in nature, to be fair. Yeah, at least we didn't lose out on it, you know? It was something, but it stole my... Oh, I can't believe it stole my Toxic Orb. Yeah, that's the thing, yep. Bulk up, we don't... I'm not too concerned about bulk up ever. 15 eggs. I'll check through them quick. We'll see what we got, because there's a lot of rares in here. We got Bagon. I love this thing. I got an egg move, too. Minior, I hate catching this thing. That's one of the worst mons to catch. We need to use this Grimer, too, because this Grimer is actually decent. Gibble, I mean, it's a given that Gibble is amazing. Let's be real. Glimmet, decent stat gain. Relican, this one's tough to find, too, so I like that I got the ability and the, I like that I got the ability and the gender. The nature is just gravy, you know? And the stats would have been nice, but we don't need those. We're fine. We can get those anytime. Spiritomb, quiet, it's fine, it's okay. Porygon, okay, I like Porygon. I think I beat the game with it on my first run ever, so that's actually really cool. And we got the rare egg move too, Technoblast, very nice. Beldum, can't play him because I don't want to beat the game with mons I've already beaten the game with. That's the real problem, but I'm still glad I got him because that move is awesome. Skarmory's amazing. I love Skarmory. Body Press is so good with him too, because he's a high defense mon. Galarian Slowpoke, that's fine, that's decent. Mimikyu, I didn't have anything on that one, so decent stat gain, not too bad. And Drillbur, I've beaten the game with him, he's cool. Feebas, I love this thing, I've never beaten the game with him. And Sneasel, one of my favorite mons. Darkest Lariat, ooh, Beldum is Gen 3 if we happen across one. If we do happen across one, but at the same time I have beat the game with it. It would be a really decent answer to Ray though, like it really, really would. Melodic would be a nice one to put on the team. As far as that, I would put Melodic before I put the Beldum, just because we've never beat the game, and Melodic is a really decent tank too. So it actually works out pretty well to cover some of our weaknesses. So, what do? I need to manage, I need to take that item, give me back my Toxic Orb. That's insanity, I lost that, I had to catch him at that point. There was no way. So we will go with the Pokey, I guess, because we just can't not get these. Vulpix and Fomantis, neither one is Gen 3. Ugh, they're so far removed. Vulpix is so cool, I like that. I like Vulpix in general. Alright, Mawile is finally not able to fight here. I think that Combusking just can deal with everything, honestly. Breloom, I'm gonna take this out just in case. Kecleon, let's send it in, that's fine. I'm not too concerned about keeping this thing. So I'll just get the Keck out and we'll just Psybeam for the rest of it. That does the damage, okay, that's perfect. Easy, easy, get rid of it. Confused rate, fine. I'm confused and intoxicated. It all works out. Thunderous Kick should do the damage though. This should be enough. Post it in Discord, enjoy it for all you want. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll check it out in just a moment here. I think that's a really good one. I do like checking those out after the fact too, because you really get to appreciate it. Like, one of the big things that I always enjoyed doing was going to art galleries and just kind of hanging out, you know? Because if you just see them in a book, for example, you don't really get that full experience. And just like the same thing, if I see very quickly a quick snapshot of it, I don't get the same experience as if I actually take the time to appreciate it. Manectric and Luxray are option. Is Luxray Gen 3? I thought it was Gen 4. Swalot, Altaria, those ones definitely are Gen 3. I remember those. I thought Lux was Gen 4. I might be mistaken. Manectric is totally Gen 3. I remember that one exactly. And that would be a decent one to have, and it would be a good anti-flying option. Egg, probably. No, not egg. Rare Candy, probably. Rare Candy is probably the best thing. Combuskin's our best guy. And Bounce is a decent move. Burning Bulwark could go now. I think Bounce is decent enough that Burning Bulwark can go. So that's fine. So we'll get rid of that one. And, oh, another Ninjask. It just wants me to capture it. It so badly does. I'm going to check this out real quick. So, Wyvern's Final Evo. Okay, that looks really cool, actually. I love that one. I especially like the ears, especially, are really cool. But I feel like it has that Raikou and like, what is it, Entei especially, that aesthetic. I really enjoy that. That's really nice. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so Vulpix Ninjask. We can leave this out. We can leave Kecleon, I guess. Zingzap kills this 100%. Actually, no, I'm gonna take the Kecleon out of there. I just kind of want him to get some XPs. Makuhita can totally take a hit. Like, there's no way this is a problem. This is fine. Makuhita is probably the one that goes next. I feel like he's not doing a whole lot on our team now that Combuskin is here doing all the work. So Thunderous Kick, Force Palm, easy, easy. We don't really need another physical wall either. I think we're okay. I think we're okay for now. Memory Mush. Let's just see what Kecleon can learn. Shadow Sneak, I forgot he could get that. That's so nice. He's not super fast, but I think he's fast enough, isn't he? I could be mistaken. And Breloom, just in case, he can learn Toxic, he can learn Giga Drain, Spore. I didn't even know he could do that. That's actually really good. We might need to take this. I'm gonna take Spore. Spore's awesome. We're gonna get rid of Stun Spore because Spore is way better. It's 100 accuracy sleep. So that's so good. I didn't even realize he could get that, so that's amazing. We'll keep these two in because we can clearly Zing Zap this, and I could Heat Crash if I wanted. Actually, no, I'm not gonna bother with that. I'm gonna Force Palm because this thing probably has Splash Fire. Most Vulpixes that I find tend to. The Paralysis, the Speed Boost. Did I miss? Does it have Lightning Rod? Am I missing something? I could have actually seen Lightning Rod there. I'm gonna do this, and I'm going to Force Palm again. That would have been nice to have, but I don't think I need it. And the Pokeballs aren't showing that I don't have it yet, so I'll just do what I do. I'll do it with what I got. I'll keep what I got. Why am I missing? What's going on? I don't have any accuracy debuffs. Here, I'm just out of curiosity. I'm gonna do it again, and I'm going to slack off. So I want to see here. I want to see what I'm doing wrong. Okay, I hit him that time. I don't know what it was. I might have been doing something that I wasn't seeing. But anyway, Makuhita becoming Hariyama. Okay, I really like that shiny. Okay, it probably double teamed. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I feel like I put it on a little too fast for me to keep up with on the stream. Normally, like, I have no problem with it. But on stream, it's a little tougher to keep track of while also doing other stuff. So yeah, I think maybe I'll have to lower the speed a little bit. Maybe. Does he evolve at 32? No, he doesn't. Okay, that's fine. Nidoking is actually a really cool mon, but I can't bring him on this challenge. Hariyama is kind of good enough to deal with him. Breloom is actually super deal with him. Never mind. Breloom can do all the work. I'll just put him to sleep. He's got Mega Horn. Oh, I see you, big guy. Okay, never mind. At this point, I'm kind of worried. I'm kind of risking it. I just wanted to get a little bit of chip healing. If he's got Mega Horn, I think that it's Hariyama, honestly. I think it's gotta be. And he was gonna destroy me there too. So that was even a thing. All right, we'll knock him off. Poison Sting, that's fine. Big damage. Do I catch this thing? I'll try it once. I can take another hit. I'm going to throw Pokey. Perfect. Okay, that's fine. And he had Hasty, which might be a decent nature for us too. So that's actually kind of nice. It's kind of nice. We can't put him on the team, but it's a decent mon. And that's going on my poison run, no question. Like, that thing's amazing. Linoon wants rest. Linoon's not tanky enough to take advantage of rest. I'm not concerned about that. Like, that's the biggest problem. You need really a mon that can take 2 hits of damage in order to be able to use rest. Is Torkoal? Yes, it is. Torkoal could be very helpful too. We do have a fire type already, but we can at least swap it in case of a flying type, because that's kind of a thing. I wanted to go forest just in case I caught a Trico. I know it still keeps our team weak, but we got the Kecleon and we dropped a bug, so we could probably play around a little bit. So I'm gonna go forest to maybe get another Mega for our team. That would be so nice. So we'll go with that, and Spidops immediately. Spidops is everywhere with this thing. All right, Combuskin can sweep through for a little bit here. He can just have fun. We'll do some flame charges. Oh, actually, oh, I see. He ate my berries. I hate you. I hate that move. I see you, and I hate that move. So as a recap, it becomes Wyvern, Dragarn, Pride Dragon. It becomes a kitten, cat, then a lion. Oh, that's so cool. I like the Pride Dragon especially. That's amazing. Because it's the natural progression, which is so decent. All right, Hariyama Belly Drum. If we're gonna have a Guts boost, we might as well have Belly Drum. I mean, it is a thing. That's kind of a thing. I don't know if I want to get rid of the Slack Off, though. I'm not sure about that. I don't think I do. I think this is good. I think it's too risky. Belly Drum is super risky. Leftovers is amazing. Since I use the Combuskin the most, I'm gonna do it this way. All right, Boltund, that's fine. We can kind of deal with this. We don't really have a ground type, but Breloom can deal with it. Spark, don't you paralyze me. Poison, there we go, perfect. Because I was gonna say, if he had paralyzed us, we couldn't get our poison and we couldn't get our heal. I will Mega Drain him. Salandit, oh, of course you have Salandit. The ultimate check to Breloom. All right, so fire and poison. Is he gonna go for fire or poison? Because I have options for this, but I'm gonna go Hariyama. It doesn't matter what he does here. There we go. We eat that up. I'll knock him off. Easy, 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 easy. And if he guts boosts us, he did. We get the damage boost. Okay, that was a really bad idea on his part. The guts boost is perfect, actually, because Hariyama can take advantage of that. I need a Flame Orb for Hariyama, really, but what even is a Gen 3 ground-type Flygon? Yeah, pretty much. I think that I'd be fine with Flygon. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, and we'd be able to answer electric types, which kinda we do now, but not really. I'll Force Palm. There we go, fine. Oh, it didn't do it. Oh, I'm surprised. Okay, Breloom can eat this up then. That's fine, because we eat that up and we do a bit of chip healing, And that's fine, because we can out-heal this thing. So perfect. And we should get another heal here from our Toxic. Breloom wants Force Palm. Ooh. It's better than Headbutt, honestly. I'll take it. I will take it. I love the theme of that forest and PokeRogue. Yeah, I love just like, there's this one, and I think the island one was also really good. I don't remember if it was the island or the deep sea. One of the two was amazing. I think deep sea, actually. Swampert, yeah. Yeah, Swampert is also one. We can't beat the game with him. We've already beat it once, so I don't want to do it yet. I think it's called Dark Forest, not sure. That would be fitting. I feel like that's the right theme if that's what they named it. Yeah. Slash is better than Fury Swipes by a lot. Get Fury Swipes out of here. Crunch is actually good. Ooh. I like Sucker Punch because it's fast. So I'm gonna keep Sucker Punch even though it could fail. Most of the time the AI can't figure that out. So I'm at least decent there. If it's a normal player, sometimes they can play around it, but the AI is not super smart. We'll go Combuskin. I need one more level, so that's fine. And then actually Graphii. Wait a minute. Question. Is Breloom, if he gets hit by a poison move, he heals too, right? If that's the case, I can keep him out against any poison type because that covers that weakness. I'm just gonna check it. If the Pokemon is poisoned instead of losing. Oh, I see. It's called Rogue's Echoes. Oh, that's cool. Well, it's still a decent one. I still enjoy it. All right, so Combuskin deals with this thing probably. I'll just Thunderous Kick him. Doodle! Oh, that's so cool. Okay, I didn't even know that was a thing. All right, that's awesome. Slash did so much damage. I need that speed boost. Combuskin cannot handle that hit, but we got the Blaziken. Easy, easy, easy. So this is kind of our team mascot here for this run. Blaziken's doing most of our work. Kecleon apparently has, what's this? Has huge something. Here, Blaze Kick. Ooh, Blaze Kick versus that, actually. It's not as powerful as I thought it would be. Actually, I feel like there's a way to turn those off on my yeah. Huge, oh, Spadef. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, I kinda wanna get rid of it, I guess. I didn't really, but it's a more powerful move. I was sitting there like, do I really want to lose this? But that's fine, we got speed now. So we're actually 81 speed is really good. All right, so I'm gonna check out our Kecleon, our space stats, 120 Spadef. Actually, I didn't realize we had a special tank. So a good thing that you mentioned that too. I didn't even notice that. Okay, so that's definitely a thing. We might keep the Kecleon at that point. In that case, Hariyama kind of goes because he doesn't fill a role and we need to get rid of our flying weakness and get something that counters it. Especially something that counters Psychic too. So we can't just rely on Mawile for both. That's kind of a thing. So Gen 3, I kind of still like the Sharpedo, honestly, because Sharpedo covers so many of our bases. It's so good. We will get the potion for free because it's a free potion. We'll just take that. Easy, easy. Butterfree? Oh. I'm just going to... I could kill it, actually. I'm just gonna kill it. I'm just gonna annihilate this Butterfree. This is fine, because we can deal with this with 3 different moves. Ooh, it's Speed Rose, so it's gonna be... Oh, I forgot! Oh, no! I forgot I got that. I forgot Butterfree actually gets good moves these days. It used to get terrible moves. Kecleon, get in there. He eats that up. He eats that up. That's what we need that special tank for. Let's slash him down. Now, I'm pretty sure that when I transform, when I change type, it doesn't actually, it gets rid of my stab, doesn't it? That's the biggest problem, I think, with that. I mean, I could just destroy Hariyama here. Mawile can deal with this. I should have just swapped to this. Like, ooh, maybe not. Sucker Punch. That's decent damage. It's okay. This should kill. Perfect. So Butterfree's gone. Easy, easy. Wow, it did a lot of damage. That was not good for our team. I might need a heal after that. I might need some super pots. All right, so our Blaziken barely survived. Our Kecleon barely survived. At least I have so much money to play around with. This is decent. Claydol is an option over Kecleon. Also has 120 special defense, wall, psychic, levitates, ground. Yes. Oh, yeah, never mind. Claydol. I think that's the one. Claydol does so much work. You're totally right. All right, I'm giving this to Blaziken. Dottler, I'm just curious. Gen 8. I knew that 100% was not the right gen, but that's fine. Mawile is not the best against this, but nothing is. I guess Linoon, honestly. Like, we don't have an option here. Pin Missile. It's decent damage. That's not bad. And that reduces the damage of light moves, so if we hit 3 more times, we should be good. And it misses entirely. Never mind. Okay, that's what I was intending. Let's E-speed him. Really? Let's covet. That's fine. I'm surprised that I didn't kill with that, because Linoon is stab on that one, so it should have actually done the work. But that's okay. All right, Great Ball, Rare Candy, just Rare Candy. It doesn't matter. More Blaziken stuff. He's maxed out. Clearly, he's the best to fight this thing. I could bounce this 4 times. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. It's gonna be big damage. Boop. I would have laughed. I would have actually had to walk away from the keyboard if he had lived through that. That would have been insane. All right, so X accuracy is not necessary, actually, never mind, because 50 is not our cycle, it's 60. So I'll give this to the Linoon, because he took a little bit of a beating. 4 times in the rain, we might still kill. Let's try it. It still doesn't kill. The rain is doing so much work against us here, that's the problem. It's doing so much to hurt the poor Blaziken, because that's a 90 power move, isn't it? Or an 85 power move. So yeah, okay, that's fine. Takedown is terrible, we never need it. Nobody needs takedown. And Super Pot is fine. I kind of don't really care about the Hariyama, so I have been kind of ignoring him a little bit. I'll just bounce them. I'll just bounce this guy. Maybe we'll hit? Yes, there we go, perfect. Okay, so that's gone. I think we gotta use flying moves here until the rain is gone. That's kind of a thing. We don't need that. Wow, I have C+ luck, and I've been getting better luck with D than I do now. It's really fun. We'll take the potion. I don't have anyone else to heal now, so I'll give it to Hariyama. Maybe he can live through a hit. And this guy, bounce. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. It should do the damage. Low kicks is not that tough to kill. Sweet Scent's okay, but I don't really need it. I think we're good. We picked up Silver Powder, though. Do we have a bug move anymore? I don't think we do, actually. Has better luck with these. Yeah. Actually, Linoon has that. Do we have anyone with any bug moves? He's the only one, isn't he? That's fine. It's on the right guy then. That's perfect. Okay, we'll take the potion because we can't get anything. All right, Ariados is Gen 2. I'm not too concerned. Sucker Punch. Oh, really? He gets Sucker Punch even though I'm not technically attacking in that turn? That's interesting. Okay, well, that's fine. He got paralyzed. That's perfect. No power points left. Okay, we'll Zing Zap him. Sora's Dance is fine. He's still faster than me? How? Oh, because I lost all my my bonuses, didn't I? Oh. Should I do Endless and PokeRogue? I have heard that is both, I've tried it once, and I failed at 100 exactly. But I've heard somebody got like 1300 or something. They actually beat Endless mode, because there were no more modes. The game wouldn't generate anymore. So yeah, definitely. Tell me what you get to. I don't like Endless because it feels like you're grinding, but some people swear by it, and especially for shinies and stuff. I feel like especially, yes, one of the big things that I notice is that you get access to a lot more Mons a lot earlier in Endless than you do in the normal mode. So that's one of the big things that sells it for me. I do like that. Did I just get another Silver Powder? Wow, that bug move that I have, that 15 power bug move is gonna be pretty insane. All right, Okay, we're gonna need to look up some loops, because I don't know how we get back to potentially getting ourselves a shark. Is jungle going to help us? There's gonna be so much looping here, actually. Jungle leads to temple. Temple leads to mountain? It leads to desert, swamp, and ancient ruins. Does swamp lead somewhere we want? Swamp leads to graveyard and tall grass. Swamp is, like, it's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a roundabout kind of thing. I think Quagsire is Gen, I wanna say 2? In that case, it's gonna be kind of a problem. We can get Swalot. That's all we can get there. Whiscash actually is Gen 3, isn't it? 340, that feels about Gen 3. I could get a Whiscash. because that would help us with our electric problem, and we could technically work around the rest. So this all leads to the wrong spot, yeah, because we'd have to go cave and then get to lake. We'd have to go so long before we get lake if we went jungle. I don't know if meadow is better. Oh, we got it. There we go. I had to reload everything. So meadow, let's check it out. Where does meadow lead us? Meadow can lead us straight to fairy cave or plains. Plains leads us all the way back on the loop. So plains is the way, so we go meadow. Oh, there's so many things to keep track of in this game. Okay, all right, I'm gonna go meadow because that leads us right back around. Blaziken should be good still because a lot of the creatures there are fairy and grass. So we should be able to be able to do it. This one, we're not going to fight. Like, I'm going to send this guy out. Mawile can deal with this, right? We have 3 things that are weak to this. We have so much fighting on this team. I didn't even think about fairy. I never think about fairy, though. That's fine. I'm going to catch this. I'm going to catch it. We have so many catching items, and I don't think I've got a whole lot of these, so that's fine. So we can't use it. I know that's not Gen 3. Fairy didn't even exist, so there's like 2 Gen 3 fairies, maybe? We will... dire hit because 55 is coming up. Sure, that's fine. Glameow. Oh, I should have swapped actually. I was gonna swap and I was like, but no, this is fine. We'll EQ it. Retaliate. That's fine. We can deal with a Glameow. And that thing is not Gen 3 as far as I remember. I think Skitty is the Gen 3 cat. Worry Seed. Nobody needs to worry. We're good. We're fine. Retroactive fairies. Yeah. Yeah, I think there were only a couple though. There were only like a handful of them in Gen 3. Whereas most of the fairies that you see are like Gen 1 changes or Gen 2 changes. Or just generally like better mons, you know, evolving into better mons. Mawile is one of them. Yes, Mawile is one of those. And Mawile is really good, so it's fine. It works out well. I'm gonna give him... He has too many citrus berries? Is that what I'm... That is what I'm taking. Yeah, okay, I didn't think he had too many of those. That's fine, I'll take it. I'll give this to Blaziken then. That's fine. Ampharos, Breloom is kind of our answer to that. It's okay. I'll send a Force Palm his way. He paralyzed me, and that means I can't get my thing. That's unfortunate. All right, I got to do the damage and then try to Mach Punch him. Perfect. Okay, Ampharos is Gen 2. I wasn't too concerned. So that's perfect. We got another Lumberry. I can get the full heal. Everything's coming up Millhouse. I'm gonna swap that item around because I can get that Lumberry on Blaziken, as many as we can, and then another Lum on Mawile because we're keeping this the whole way too. I think. That's fine. Perfect. And Likey, I don't know what that does, but Blaziken can take it because he's kind of our guy, right? Like he's the best guy. So we'll get the full. We'll get Breloom out of there. All right. So if this thing poisons or paralyzes me, if it poisons me, that's fine. If it paralyzes me or does some other shenanigans, that's gonna be terrible. I feel like actually I could just deal with this. Never mind. I'll just Blaziken this. We'll just Blaze Kick. Easy. Well, I'm gonna have good luck. Oh, thank you for joining. Yeah, I'll definitely check out the art in a little bit better detail later. No question about that. I really enjoy it. Big Nug. Ooh, that's pretty decent. Willow is better though. Why Linoon? He does bug stuff. Bug stuff. Yes, exactly. Yeah, Linoon is just our bug guy. We need a bug type on the team, so we had to get Linoon. All right, so only Blaziken can learn Willow. That's fine. I feel like I could probably put this on for now, right? And then just get our move back later, because that way we have Willow for later, because we'll need that for the boss fight, I'm pretty sure. I think I might do that. We'll go Willow and get rid of... I mean, I kind of like everything on this, honestly. I'll get rid of Bounce for now, because it's kind of our least useful move. Let's get rid of Bounce. We'll get it back. That's fine. Hopefully it wasn't a bad idea, but it looks like we're fine. Gimme Ghoul. Boom! Oh, wow. Get him out of here. That was insane. It went so fast. All right. Iron Head is kind of better than Bullet Punch. It's the thing of like, we need a more powerful move. That's the only problem. So I think I get rid of it, even though it's priority. Shadow Claw, that's a decent move to have. Feint is kind of a terrible move to have, so let's get rid of that. Relicanth, a Thunderous Kick should kill it. Bop, oh really? Oh, this is gonna hurt me. Ooh, at least I get the attack boost and the heals and everything. Zing Zap, we'll see what we hit. Because I know there's a bird coming up, so that's a thing. Bulk Up, we don't need that. Fling, we don't need that. Seismic Toss, we don't need that. All right, we got leftovers, so this is fine. Zing Zap should do the work. Okay, because that would have hurt a lot. That would have hurt so badly. All right, Blaziken's still doing some work. And now we can Blaze Kick. We lived through that, and this thing is gone. I wanted a Sceptile so badly, too. Sceptile's awesome. But we're cool with this. I'll get rid of Force Palm for Brick Break because it's just higher damage. I know we can get the Paralysis, but I'm okay with this. And that was a pretty easy sweep. Reviver Seed is the obvious choice. I mean, it's just so good. I'll get a Super Pot on him, though, because Blaziken doesn't need to go down. Like, we're doing pretty well right now. We don't need to die. And Breloom, our anti-electric option. I will just Brick Break this thing. They're always critting Breloom, the poor guy. I want to I want to Spore him to get more potential heals, but I'll just Mach Punch. We'll just get rid of him. That way we don't take any damage, because I feel like it wouldn't work out otherwise. Taunt, nobody needs Taunt. And Memory Mush, we have Kecleon is pretty much the only one, and even then, he's got terrible moves. Like, he's not the greatest for the moves. I'll just take the Pitaya Berry, that's fine. Blaziken can eat more berries. Ooh, Gardevoir. Oh, it's such a good mon. Gardevoir is so good. Even though I beat the game with it, I'm really tempted, because that's our anti-psychic option, too. You know what? I will catch it. Gardevoir can do a lot of carrying for our team. So I'll catch this thing and we'll see what it has. Even though I'm so not pleased to do that. I don't want to kill it though. I really don't want to kill it. Sucker Punch probably won't. Let's do it. That's fine. Sucker Punch doesn't do it. One more. Oh, he Life Dew to heal himself. Oh, that's a good move. I kind of need to do one more. Did I Reviver Seed? Hopefully I didn't. This thing doesn't have it. Okay, perfect. I have more citrus berries, so I can live through another. He Life Dewed again. This thing is just wasting my time. It's wasting all my sucker punches. I ran out, didn't I? I'm out. Yeah, I can't do anymore. I'm just gonna throw a Great Ball. I didn't think it was gonna catch, honestly. I really didn't. Mawile goes down. That's fine. We don't really have great options for dealing with this thing. I'll send out Kecleon because it's our special wall. We'll Great Ball again. Great Ball again. Perfect. Okay. Ooh, ew, those stats. Oh, that's some of the worst stats I've ever seen. Okay, never mind. I love the Mon. Wow, those stats are horrid. We have 0 special attack. I don't even remember the last time I got a 0. I got some decent HP out of that. See you in a while, I got him. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna send that home. That's fine. I'm cool without that. Kecleon, we don't need Screech. Focus Punch, that's terrible. Actually, no, it's Focus Blast that's the good one. And that's only for special attackers. We have none of those, so we're good. We'll just get a potion for Blaziken. It doesn't matter. Like, I kind of threw my Mawile at the trash bin, but we're good. I'll Brick Break. That's fine. We can't get paralyzed now. We're actually doing really well with this thing. Breloom is doing so much work with that Toxic. That's so good. All right, Flail, don't need it. Nobody needs Flail. Citrus Berry, easy choice. Mawile could take another one after I bring it back. Yeah, that'll work. Floetta, actually, I could have used it for the Floetta too, because our team is really weak to fairies. Linoon and Kecleon are fine. We can at least deal with the Floetta. Do as much as possible to that thing. I could Pin Missile too, actually. It might do more damage. At least a Steel type and a Steel Bin makes a satisfying change. Yeah, exactly. It's poetic. It works. Satisfying Clang. Oh, yeah, well, that works too. Yeah, exactly. I'll covet. Actually, he's the one with the item. I'll just Extreme Speed. Never mind. I was sitting there thinking for so long. I was like, I'll just do this. It's easy. Easy. Color change. We're grass now. Perfect. Grass is decent. All right. Actually, was I healing Eldegoss and not Floetta? I could have done it. I wasn't even looking at the right guy. I'm gonna covet. Never mind. I screwed that one up so badly. I screwed that one up badly. All right, so we actually stole his berry. So at least it worked out well. He heals up. That's fine. I can kill this from here, and I can Shadow Claw that and kill it. So perfect. Okay, everything worked out as intended. Everything worked out as intended. There was no problem, no fuss. So there we go. Speed harshly fell. Doesn't matter. I've got Extreme Speed. It doesn't matter. We're good. Easy. Easy. Get it out of here. So Linoon and Kecleon are not great attackers by themselves. I don't think you can have more than one. You can't. Okay, so Blaziken, Breloom can take this. Ugh. Oh, today I haven't been able to keep the focus. It's really not good. Let's see here. Hariyama is the only one that takes a hit. He'll get hurt, but he'll take a hit. We will Force Palm. Ooh, that didn't do that much damage. We have a really weak team right now, actually. I'm gonna have to send in the Blaziken at some point. I think that's how we outspeed this thing, so I'm gonna slash this. Easy, easy. Oh, he made his normal type too, so I actually boost our move. That's decent. It was nice of him. Sawsbuck, all right, Kecleon's going down. Sorry, Kek. Sorry, buddy. But we outspeed with the Blaziken, so we should be good. Thunderous Kick should wipe this off the map. There we go, easy kill. All right, now we gotta deal with a Watchog. That's so easy. Never mind, get it out. And an Audino, gone. Yep. So they were all normal types. That's interesting. I didn't realize that Meadow had a normal type gym leader. I figured it would have Fairy, but I didn't figure that the optional one was the normal one as well. Endure, terrible, don't want it. Nope, we're good. We're good. So that's perfect. Now, here's my question. If you have pickup, this is why we need Claydol? Yes, 100%. 100%. Claydol is kind of essential. If we get that, it's perfect for the team. I'm gonna go Plains and try to go for the Shark, and then maybe we'll weave our way back around to the Ruins. But the Shark would be helpful too, so it wouldn't hurt. So we'll go Plains and we'll go for the Shark. It would be nice. And I forgot what I was saying before. Perfect. This is the way the day has gone. Yeah, like you can tell I'm not quite as with it as I was hoping to be on this stream. But, you know, I ended work early and decided, hey, I'm gonna get this done as quickly as possible. The Shark is super fast, yeah. Reversal is, no, Thunderous Kick is better. Belly Drum, Online Noon, I'm pretty sure he'd die instantly. It's risky. Belly Drum is super risky normally. Oh, we got our Epic, perfect. Articuno, just normal Articuno. That's so awesome. Okay, we got tons of stats with that. Can I get an egg move, please? Yes, I got the rare egg move. I got Aeroblast with this thing. Okay, that made me very happy right there. That's perfect. Mud Shot, nobody's good with it, so that's fine. I'll just get the Spadef because I know the 60s are kind of horrid. So we can deal with this. They're pretty horrid. We're good. Zing Zap, this thing is probably faster. I'm faster, okay. Ooh, that hurts a lot. Ooh. Okay, we outspeed, but wow, I took way more damage than I wanted. Hey, how you doing? You doing PokeRogue as well? What level are you on? And if you're doing challenges, you could throw them in there too. Substitute, ooh, that's not too bad actually. For a tank, that's not a bad option. Our special attack, we have a lowered nature, so Psybeam is kind of weak, and it's not a great type. I'm gonna get rid of that. We'll keep Sub. Sub is good. Seed Bomb, really decent. Compared to Mega Drain, yes, 100%. So far you have 2 epic eggs. Oh, yes, I love epic eggs hatching, because I'm missing so many of them right now. Both on Shiny Up. Oh, yeah, hopefully. The Shiny Up is 1 in 64, I believe. But it's better than like the 1 in 128 or whatever that they give base. So it's half the, it's double the chance because it's half the chance to fail. That one. There we go. Perfect. All right. Octillery's going to kill me and I'm not killing it. So I'm going to Breloom because Hydro Pump doesn't do enough. Oh, and the poison will heal us. So the Sea Bomb should kill because Breloom's a monster. And we'll get the healing out of it. And there's a Sharpedo. Oh, how much is a Mach Punch going to do? And if and one of them is close to hatching. Oh, okay. Yeah, tell me what you get. I'm gonna Mach Punch. Okay, it kills. It got a crit. I think that was kind of essential, that crit. I don't think it would have killed otherwise. Citrus Berry. Okay, that's decent. I like a Citrus Berry. Perfect. Soothe Bell, Great Ball. Soothe Bell on the Blaziken. He's still kind of our best guy. And he outspeeds this, and I will kill this thing with a Thunderous Kick. No way is this Oinkologne living. I don't know what gen that's from, by the way, but I know it's not Gen 3. PowerPoint Up is not a bad option. Actually, I think probably, what was the move I wanted? Horn Leech. I think Horn Leech maybe with the Mawile, because it heals, doesn't it? So actually, I want that one. I'm thinking that one. We'll go with that. And we got more Aqua Grunts, and the double battles are gonna be a thing. Blaziken cannot deal with this, especially backed up by Hariyama. Like, no way. Breloom has to come out, and I'm gonna keep the Hariyama out, actually, and I will just Force Palm. Just do some damage to this. I think Gorbis is more dangerous. There we go, perfect. Yeah, that thing did nothing. Yeah, we're good. So we'll C-Bomb this, we will Force Palm. Oh, never mind, it doesn't matter. C-Bomb was gonna kill. I was trying to hit the Octillery, but it'll hit him anyway. Perfect. He froze me! Well, I guess the Guts boost doesn't matter if he's frozen. Never mind. All right, well, that happened, but it doesn't matter. We dealt with it. Hariyama is our least useful member, and close combat is still really decent. So it's not like he's not useful. He's just definitely our worst member so far. Flare Blitz. Ooh. It's technically better than Blaze Kick until we get more, what is it? More wide lenses. Then we could potentially do a bit better work. But also it's really high damage to me. I don't really want Flare Blitz, actually. It's too much damage. Like, he's not a tank. He can't take that. And we were defrosted immediately. Perfect. All right, I'm going to C-bomb this thing, and I'm going to slack off. First impression? Ooh, first impression hurt. First impression hurt a lot. Can I knock off? Okay, never mind. Perfect. He's gone. Galisa Pod is super slow. I forgot about that. He's super slow. We're good. So we got the heal. We're good. It had leftovers to offset. The damage isn't so bad. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Breloom's, his, what is it? His poison heal is actually doing a lot of work for us. So not too bad. Defense now, I think. We got X special defense, so we can actually have both for the final, for the admin. That's perfect. Breloom is actually the greatest one to send out for now, so I'm gonna Brick Break. I didn't kill! Oh, don't you covet my item. Don't you dare. That is the worst thing ever. I shouldn't have sent the Breloom out because I should have known that was coming. A rarer candy. Okay, perfect. We'll take it. A Dynamic Punch. Dynamic Punch is so... It's awesome and it's powerful, but it's so inaccurate and you can't use it on anything that's not like a Machamp or something. I just can't. I just can't do it. I can't bring myself to. Break its legs. Yeah. I think we're good without the Sucker Punch on this thing, aren't we? Ooh, no, never mind. It's so slow. Thief is not bad, though. Thief is really decent to steal items. Greedent is such a tank and still feels pointless. Yes. Greedent is, like, he takes so much damage, and the only thing he does is covet to steal your stuff. Like, it's not pleasant, but at the same time, he doesn't feel like he's that big a deal, you know? Okay, Scralp. This isn't great. I'll Seed Bomb because he's very specially defensive. His evolution is 127 base special defense, but everything else should be bad. Okay, never mind. I got him to 1 HP. Okay. All right, that's fine. I should have just actually Mach Punched him there. It would have saved me some Seed Bombs, but that's fine. We'll kill this. Breloom's gonna do a lot of work right now. He's gonna start carrying the stable. All right, Double Edge kind of beats Covet, honestly. Even then, it's not really, it's a little risky. And for a normal type, I feel like Double Edge should have done less damage to the normals because it's not super effective on anything. Ooh, I don't think I killed this in one shot. Blaziken can eat that hit, though. Actually, Kecleon could probably eat that hit, too. Kecleon is kind of our weakest guy, but Hariyama is kind of the one I want to get rid of first. I'm going to send out Keck. Because if he's Ice Beaming, that's fine. We get Ice type. He has to kind of play around the shenanigans a little bit. I'll just Slash. Surf, yeah, because he's going to do this. He's going to do this, yeah. And we do nothing. Kecleon is not good enough to do this stuff. Ooh, oh, that's unfortunate. All right, I actually would have been better to sub up. I'm going to Blaziken. Oh, there goes our Blaziken. Never mind. I was thinking maybe. Oh, we have the Reviver Seed. Never mind. Thunderous Kick kills. That's fine. We kill this thing in the next hit. Because he's not faster. I know that for a fact. Oh, Gen 3. I just had to see it right at the end there. So Wishcash is Gen 3. So that is actually an option. Sharpedo is also Gen 3. And I can't catch the Sharpedo because I can't seem to find it. We gotta try. We gotta try for it. This thing's gone. Falrain has no defense. He has 0 defense-aro. We're good. Alright, so we're decent, and Overheat is not a bad move to have. But only Blaziken can learn it. I've got a better fire move, so it's fine. Thief would have been better for those 2 slash hits. At least get rid of the... Oh, I didn't even think... I have the move, and I didn't think to use it. You're right. Yes, absolutely. So we'll heal up the Blaziken. Mightyena is not coming on the team. I mean, he's Gen 3, but he's just Mightyena, you know? Like, look at this. He reduced my attack, and I bopped him without trying. He's not that great. I like Mightyena, but he's just not good. Intimidate, though, yeah, it's the only thing he would do. You would literally just swap him in and out for Intimidates. And to be fair, a viable strategy, but I feel like people would take a lot of hits. Now, Reversal... No, Close Combat, never mind. I was going to say Reversal is normally good for him. Had Elemental... Yeah, he did, yeah. Foul Play. Ooh, Foul Play is actually really good with this thing. Ghost and Dark are good against the same thing, so I'm gonna get rid of this Ghost move and take Foul Play, because that means that whatever their attack is, that's my damage, and I'm gonna go with it. It's actually the only thing that I think will make the Kecleon do some work. Play rough, decent. We are fairy, so it's gonna get stabbed, so now I have to figure out what to get rid of. Sucker Punch is kind of the obvious contender, because Earthquake is just good type coverage. So is Horn Leech, and that's healing. I'm gonna do this. Sucker Punch is nice to have, but I don't need the speed when I have the tankiness, you know? I think we're good. We'll get the Likey, what is this, Raise Attack? Yeah, Blaziken, easy. Talonflame, Gen 5? Gen 6. Okay, never mind. Not a good option, but I think we kill this, and I think we outspeed. He outspeeds. Oh, that could have ended badly with an Acro. It could still end badly with an Acro, actually. Mawile. Can I eat that Acro? Ember. Oh, I see. Well, we still live through it. I'll Iron Head him. Flame Charge, actually, we live through better. We're a better defensive mon than a special defense, so that's perfect. So we'll get rid of that. And Impish is up defense, down special attack. I just want to see what is... This one's good. We brought this one. We brought this one. Breloom is just perfect. We caught this within Adamant Nature, which is phenomenal. All right, so this is down special attack. He's not a great special attacker, but maybe I'll change that one up. Yeah, because Impish is up defense, down special attack. Never mind. It's not that great. That's the problem. I'll just get this to heal the Mawile. That's fine. We can heal the Mawile up. We'll do some stuff. Steamy, I think this is probably okay. I don't think they have fairy moves. If they do, it's going to be very surprising. But we got Heat Crash, so we're good. So we can do some damage. Petal Blizzard. Okay, never mind. We're good. Bop. He's gone immediately. Like, there's no way. Breloom wants Focus. No, he does not. Focus Punch is terrible. All right, we can deal with this. And he missed, too, which is even worse for him. So easy sweep. Easy sweep. Super Pot. I'll just get the Likey Berry, honestly. Blaziken can use more of those. Oinkalon, Blaziken can come in and deal with this, actually. Thunderous Kick. Oh, I want to see actually what gen this is. Okay, Gen 9. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can deal. We'll just get rid of this. Easy. And we got another Lumberry. All right, we got to go to the lake. That's where we can start finding our shark. We need to go there to try, just for the sake of maybe, you know? I'm going to see where he actually spawns, because I feel like it could be here, but I might be wrong. It's looking like he doesn't spawn here. He might be in the actual sea, which would make a ton of sense. We go to the beach and then we go to the sea, so it's actually going to take us a little bit to get to the shark. Actually, there's Crawdont. Isn't he Gen 3? Crawdont could technically fill the role for now, but I'm almost certain it's the sea. Yes, it is, but it is... Oh my goodness, where is he? His rarity is uncommon. That's fine. We'll catch him there. It'll take a moment, but we'll get there. Blaziken 100% deals with this and I outspeed. There's no way he lives. There's no way he lives. He does not have the defense for that. Gyarados is awesome, but the only thing that he's really weak against is the electric, and we have that, so we're good. So I'm gonna Lumberry up. We're gonna give this to the Mawile, I guess, because, oh, he does, okay, never mind. We'll give this to the Hariyama. That's fine. We have tons of Lumberries everywhere. That isn't just an ordinary Pokemon. I could give him some food, but he'll take all of my berries. He could like me. Is this thing's probably way later than Gen 3, though. I don't think I've ever seen this in Gen 3. I'll just fight this thing. I'll just fight it. I don't think I want it to like me. I think we're good. Breloom can deal with this thing. Easy. Nothing it does can hurt Breloom, so we're good. Mighty Ooh, it did a little bit of damage, though. Oh, it did a little bit of damage. Oh, wow. Okay, we lived through it, but that hurt. But we got the poison heal, though, so we're good. So this is fine. That was a lot more than I thought he was going to do. I'm going to heal him once and Rare Candy up on Breloom, actually, because Breloom is perfect. It's amazing. All right, so we will keep the Breloom. We'll get rid of the Hariyama for the Blaze, because we know we can deal with this Gyarados. Now, my question is, can I deal with a Seeking? Weirdly, they seem to have some defense. I don't know what it is. Like, Seeking is so weird. He's just like he's clearly an animal. Like, he's just a fish, you know? He's just got those dead eyes. It's very creepy to look at, but he also somehow does good sometimes. And then also when I play with him, he's useless. I'll get the Nugget. That's fine. I'm getting terrible rewards, honestly. This thing should be super easy to deal with. Yeah, Golduck's not that big a deal. Get him out of here. Heavy Slam is okay, but it's not the greatest move. I'm not too concerned about it. And Linoon got a Citrus. Linoon's getting so much. I gotta see what he's got, actually. I gotta go in here. I keep forgetting that. We'll go up here. Look at all the stuff he's collected. I haven't even paid attention to this, actually. I don't know what this does. I think it's probably not defense. It's probably special attack or something. That goes there. Some Leppas can go there. We got to start moving some stuff around. Citrus berries, amazing. We'll put them all over there. Lumberry, we can put that on Kecleon. Perfect. And Landsat, I don't know what they do, so we're going to give them to this guy. Perfect. Solved everything. No, we don't want to skip. We want to take something. I don't think skipping actually does anything. If it actually increased your luck next time, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna see. We got C+ luck. I'm gonna see if it actually does anything, because I'm curious. And we got a Quagsire that is Gen 2. Ugh. That's fine. We can deal with this thing super easy. It's super slow. And we should be able to see. So we're C+. So it didn't do anything. Okay. I thought it might. That might be a thing they want to implement on that one, is just see if you can skip and it actually does something later on. Because I feel like that's kind of a thing. Wheel X speed, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter, honestly. Dreadnought, never mind. This is the perfect guy to keep out for this. Bop. Easy, easy, easy. Dreadnought actually did a lot of damage to us, so yeah, I gotta get rid of those as fast as possible. I'm actually kind of running out of things. I'll just get the lure just for preparation later. This is fine. Ludicolo is Gen 3. Ooh, actually it's not the best option, but he's really decent, you know? He's actually kind of good. All right, so Breloom, keep him out, perfect. Blaziken can't really do a whole lot here. I think just Hariyama for the deeps. Just for the damage output, you know? So we'll get rid of this guy. We'll close combat the Ludi. Weak to flying. Oh, I didn't think. Well, actually, we don't have bounce anymore. Never mind. We don't have bounce, so it didn't matter. Yeah, because we don't have a flying move anymore. We need to get the mushroom back. I keep forgetting that. I had a mushroom just a couple ago, too, and I didn't do it. It's fine. It's fine. I'll get a citrus. Breloom can eat another. Hariyama can eat another. Wishy is way later. Gen 7. Yeah, never mind. Okay, that's fine. So this Breloom is doing a lot of work for our team. He beat a Wishy full maxed out. Like, that's 160 or something defense for that thing. That's incredible. Brave Bird. Well, we got a flying move again. We can get rid of our Willow. I'll do it. Sure, that's perfect. Easy. So Brave Bird for some reason on that. I love it. Actually, to be fair, he is a chicken, so it does work. It does work. Citrus, we'll give that to Hari because it's fine. He's okay. He's not the worst mon. I don't think our team is actually very pleased with that, with the 3 fighting types and the tons of weaknesses to flying that we still have. Mawile can't do that. Kecleon's probably the only one. Brave Bird's gonna hurt. Ooh, that's not good. And we have a sub that we can't use. I'll foul play, but I think he just kills. Yeah, like that kind of did me in there. I didn't think that was a physical attacker. I thought he was a special. If he's doing that, then Mawile can deal with him, so that's fine. I'll Horn Leech him. Now he's using special. I see you, big guy. Okay, then that's a problem. If I swap out, everybody takes damage. That's the problem, and Mawile's just so good. Didn't mean to yell that, by the way. No, not a problem, not a problem. I knew you were good. I knew you were good. Hydro Pump, he can eat that. He can eat 1, but he's gonna die to a flying move. I'll knock off. Yeah, Brave Bird hurts me. Okay, that's fine. It does enough damage to the Swanna, though. I should be able to kill this thing with a Linoon because I got E-Speed. Ugh. And he sent in the Sliggoo. I see. Okay, Blaziken can deal with this. That's fine. Don't swap. He did. Swanna. Oh, he has another Swanna? I have an electric move. I just don't know if Blaziken's faster than Swanna naturally. I gotta check that out, because I've never really played with Swanna. Swanna, Pokemon. I just gotta see what this thing's speed is. It is base 98. Looks pretty fast. Never mind. I can't eat that hit. I really, really can't. And he's gonna go for that. I'm gonna have to sack the Mawile. There's no way. Surf, yeah. I couldn't take the hit. There was no way. Linoon has to deal with this thing. So we're gonna E-Speed. Big damage, but not quite enough. I'll do another E-Speed. I'm pretty sure Linoon is like 100, but it's so close. I don't want to take the risk. And we have enough of these. I'm actually kind of cool with what we got. Well, high horsepower this thing, which he was not expecting. And I should kill if this high horsepower hits. Oh, okay. That would have been so bad if it had missed. That was 5% miss chance. E-Speed, boom. Okay, there we go. Swanna is kind of a problem, but flying is a problem for this run. It's weird because I'm playing a gen run, but it feels like I'm kind of playing a type run at this point because the fighting types are kind of half of our team. So it's a thing. Look at how much died there. That's insanity. All right, we have some money. We have to get some people back. I'll get the Hariyama back for the luck, and I will bring the Mawile back because Mawile's useful. And unfortunately, Kecleon is just not doing all that much for our team. It really isn't doing all that much. So we got past the lake. That's what we needed. We want to go to the beach, so that way we get to the sea, so that way we can potentially get our answer, our check to flying types, and psychics too, because we have a problem with that. They're both, actually, we have a check to, we have a problem with psychics and flyings in equal measure, which is weird. So Palossand, not even close to Gen 3, but it's okay. We can deal with this thing. I can just C-bomb this. Palossand is not that tough to deal with. He's super slow and kind of frail, honestly. Oh, and we got Soft Sand. Okay, that's cool. Who has a ground type move? I feel like there's a couple of guys. Earthquake right there, and High Horsepower on the Linoon. That's not bad, actually. I'm going to keep it on the Linoon then. That's perfect, because he already has it, so we might as well take advantage. And I will... 80s are not a big deal for now. I can't give a Lumberry to the Breloom. It'll ruin his healing strat. So we're going to give this to the... No, not that one. To the... No, not that one. To the... There we go. Perfect. Eventually. We have so many Lumberries. Wormadam, I'm going to Blaziken this. Should be pretty easy to deal with this thing. Blaze Kick should do it. Get him out of here. Wormadam's not that great anyway, no matter what. So I'm not too concerned even if it was Gen 3, which I'm pretty sure it was not. So we should be good. I'm taking the Nug. Kingler, ooh, I love Kingler. He's really physically defensive. He needs a special move to kill him, and I don't even think we have a whole, on our whole team, I don't think we have a special move, honestly. No, we got rid of that one. Yeah, I think, Heat Crash is not. No, obviously it wouldn't be. It doesn't sound like that. All right, so we have no special moves. So actually, we're just gonna have to punch this thing until it drops, which is fine. Seed Bomb. Okay, sure, I'll take that. Perfect. Leggy Berry, PP Max, Rare Candy Thunder. None of it's really all that good. I'll just see what we can improve here. We can get some EQs, it's okay. E-speeds, never mind, I'm getting them all. I'm getting all the E-speeds. I was kind of afraid to use those, so now I'm not. Now I'm good. We'll keep this out. I deal with pretty much everything on the beach just with Breloom. The flinch is kind of obnoxious, but we can get rid of this thing now, so we're good. So not too bad, Lepaberry. We're getting so much stuff with that pickup ability. That's incredible. All right, Blaziken, Zingzap is nice, but I'm gonna get more Horn Leeches, because Mawile can use some healing. Crawdot, Gen 3. Okay, we're taking this, I think. If we were taking this, what would we get rid of? Kecleon or Hariyama? Probably Hariyama, honestly, because Kecleon has that subtle usage of being a special wall. But even then, Kecleon, I think, is the next to go. It can't keep up, and we got the normal type, and Kecleon's shape-shifty or type-shifting thing is really tough to work around, because you never know what you're gonna get hit with, and that ruins your stab and everything. So I think these two go, I think the rest of them stay, which is kind of funny because that's the team we kind of started with too, so it worked out well. So that's fine. Breloom we didn't start with. Breloom was just amazing. He has to stay. So I'm gonna Spore this and keep it asleep. Perfect. I'm just gonna throw, oh, never mind, he had a berry. We'll do it again. Spore is a guaranteed sleep, so it doesn't matter. So I'll just throw a Pokey. And we caught him immediately. And those stats are pretty decent. That is actually perfect. We got Swords Dance, Crunch, and Krabby. I'm taking this. All right, Hariyama can go now. The luck we lose is not that big a deal. We lose a few berries, but that's okay. We have tons of berries, and Hariyama is kind of useless, honestly. Actually, before we do, I just want to see. Base stats, terrible special defense. Of course it does. Of course its only good stat is like attack. That's fine. It's still a good mon to have around, and we have a dark answer now, so we can swap into psychics. So it's okay. I'll get rid of Hariyama. It gets rid of some of our weakness and replaces it with a strength, so I'm fine with that. So we'll get this. We will go for, which one was it? Mawile, I think, right? Yeah, Horn Leech. We'll just max those out. Kingler, we know we can bop. I spored it. Okay, that's fine. I was like, oh no, I hit it too quick. But no, we're good. We deal with this. Super easy. Get it out of here. And Nugget accuracy. There's not a whole lot going on for these rewards anyway. I guess I'll just take the Nugget. This is a perfect time to find this guy. Like, our party should be almost there. It's almost at that level, other than, well, I was gonna say our party. These two are almost at the cab. These two are kind of our team members, and the rest are just along for the ride. But we're gonna go for the mightiest foe and see what happens. Brutal fight, but greatest rewards. Gym leader Kofu. What are you? Barraskewda. Oh, perfect. Okay. I can deal with this. That's kind of a thing. All right, if he's gonna go for a flying move, Mawile eats that up. Kecleon is useless though, I think pretty much entirely. So we could swap Kecleon. I'm gonna go that. Because Hurricane. It's our special wall, so it's still a thing. I'm subbing up. Hydro Pump, that's fine, and we're water type now. So we got a sub up and we're water. I can foul play, maybe do some damage, we'll see. Hurricane, no, that's gonna do enough damage. That's fine. The foul play did a little bit of work though. That's actually not bad. At this point, I can deal with this thing. I can send out my Blaziken, who definitely outspeeds this bird, and we can deal with this. We'll Zing Zap. Okay, that's fine too. I'll Zing Zap this. That did less than I thought it would. Breloom can eat up a water move, but not a dragon move. I might just need to Mawile this. Let's see what happens. Wave Crash. That's fine. We eat that up too. So I'll play rough against this thing. That's fine, that's fine. We should kill. Oh, it's so close. Are you kidding me? At this point, he kills me, but I'll Horn Leech him. At least at this point, Kingdra's down. There we go. That's a big threat out of the way. So that's still a thing. Now I'm gonna go probably with the Blaziken because he killed me, right? So, okay, never mind. He gets to choose. Both of his types are super effective. I'll go with the Crawdon because no matter what he does, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We have an answer to this now. Okay, perfect. Leaf Blade. Oh my goodness. Well, he has Leaf Blade. Well, that's good to know. Get him, Breloom. Bop. That's not enough. That's not enough. The Reviver Seed. I forgot about that. And we get the Poison Stack again. I love it. All right, Seabomb kills this. So Breloom should do the work now. We can Brick Break this. It might kill. I don't think it will. It might, but I didn't think it would. An Ice Hammer does kill us. Blaziken outspeeds everything though. So we still beat this guy, but wow, that was kind of impressively close. I'm going to Zing Zap because it kills everything. And then we kill this. And that thing could have outsped us. So that was perfect. Good play, good play. Barraskewda outspeeds and kills me. Never mind. Bop, live okay. And I didn't do the damage, are you kidding me? All right, can we, with the Linoon, can we live? I'm not thinking that we do, and that's the biggest problem. I'm gonna drop the Blaziken and see what happens. See if the Linoon can do it, because we definitely kill the Barraskewda. I don't know if we actually win with this thing, but it's gonna get a lot of XPs out of this too. So that's still a thing. So we got big XPs. We outspeed the Veluza and kill it. Perfect. No, we don't. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, that was close. That was actually close. Okay. I didn't think we'd do so little. The level disparity is impressive, but I didn't think we'd do so little. I don't think we kill. Oh, it's not enough, and close combat does the work. We were so close. Okay. I can try this once more. I think that we can do this. I think that it's possible. This one doesn't seem like it's that difficult. Barraskewda, Breloom. So he sends out immediately to the bird. The bird is the one he sends out to. Blaziken should kill that thing. So we should be able to get the damage. Does he go to the dragon is the question. That's the only thing I'm thinking. I'll Zing Zap him. He did. Okay, perfect. That's the bird out of the way immediately. Where the challenge notification is on screen stops us seeing the wave number. Oh no. Oh no. That's the worst. All right, I'll fix that immediately. I just kind of moved it around here and there just to see what happens. I think it was better right around there, wasn't it? Let's just see if that works a little better. So we're gonna lock that in place. It should, there we go, perfect. Now I can see. So yes, sorry about that. That actually kind of works better. I like it better there. I think one of my epics are about to hatch. Oh, you gotta tell me what that is. That'll be really interesting. I got a Articuno just recently, which is really cool. So that's awesome. But I wanna see what you get. All right, Kingdra's gonna be a problem, but we know that we have enough Mons now. So what does he do? What does he do? He wave crashes, I think. And in that case, Crawdon eats it, but honestly, I could just sack off Kecleon. Not one of the epics. Was it just a rare one? Okay, well that's gonna kill the poor Cac, but that's fine. Well, foul play, he kills. That's 100% kill, no question. Outrage is gonna kill everything but Mawile, in which case it won't even touch me, so I get a free play rough on him. I'm going for it. And it's time for Boppage. There we go, perfect. All right, play rough kills. Ooh, this might kill. Ooh, I was thinking that might just because Wugtrio has no HP and actually pretty low defense too. Liquidation hurts, but that's fine. We eat it up. We eat it up. Mawile is doing its job. Mawile is our physical tank and it's doing its job. Barraskewda is gonna hurt me. I think I can tank it though. I'm gonna Horn Leech. Liquidation's gonna hurt. Oh. Okay, we heal up enough. I can do another. Supercell. I forget that it gets this thing all the time. All right, at this point, Linoon doesn't kill with an E-Speed. We know that for a fact. Breloom kills this thing. I'm gonna Seed Bomb. Veluza, that's fine. We do a lot of damage. Oh, we do a lot of damage. Okay, Seed Bomb kills. I'm faster than it, so I would have actually killed it. Brick Break kills. All right, solving problems with Breloon. Perfect. Breloom, rather. Kingdra kind of deals the damage to me, doesn't it? That's a problem. Crawdon can eat this hit because I should outspeed with the Blaziken. If I don't, I definitely do with the Linoon. So this is fine. He's gone. He's 100% gone. Let's Linoon this up. We're gonna E-Speed this thing. Come on. You should have eaten that hit, dude. All right, that's fine. He's confused. We have a chance. We have a chance. Blaziken, get out there and do your zingy. We outspeed, perfect. I didn't want the Blaziken going down. The Blaziken is worth more, even against a water trainer. The Blaziken is worth more. All right, I'm going out to the Breloom. There we go, because we can eat a Liquidation. There we go, eat it up. The defense drop kind of sucks, but that's fine. I'll Seed Bomb, perfect. Facade, oh, really? Oh, he's got a lot of moves. He's pretty decent, actually. All right, but Breloom did his job there. And Veluza should die to a Seed Bomb. Yeah, because he's super slow compared to Breloom. He's not actually, no, he's pretty close, I believe, but he wasn't quite there. Breloom is a little faster. That time we got it, perfect. And we get the Mega Brace, which we 100% needed. All right, I could revive people. We're getting very close to the 90. I'm gonna wait a little bit and see if we get some freebies. If we get some freebies, then I don't need to worry too much. Whiscash, we kill this thing. Seed Bomb, get out of here. I would love to catch a Whiscash, but I don't think I'm going to. It's fine, it's fine. And revive, freebie revive, perfect. So I'm gonna get the Linoon back for the luck. Tatsugiri, what do you got? Gen 9, ooh, that's way further ahead. What do we have? We would need the Mawile to deal with this, I think. The Blaziken kind of doesn't actually. Breloom kind of deals with it, though. I think we actually deal with this because it can't do much to me. So that's fine. I could catch it if I wanted, too. I don't know if this is actually like a pseudo legend or anything, but we'll try. Oh, I was so close. I was like, oh, we got this. There we go, perfect, we got it. All right, and it would be Adamant, never mind, that's fine. I don't think Adamant is at all good for it, so that's fine. We will go for the X defense. I need to revive. I need to revive my team. Who do I need? It's going to be Water. Crawdon might be useful. Just for swap-ins, you know? I think I'll get the Crawdon back. I will Hyperpot up this Linoon. Actually, I will Super and 2 potions is cheaper, isn't it? Is that 280, 630, that's 560? No, actually a Hyperpot is, I think a Hyperpot's cheaper. I might be doing the math wrong, but I'm gonna do this. So we're gonna do that, and we're going to X-Defend and see if we can do it. Because we should be able to, and we're right back to this dude. Right back to this guy right here. All right, I could Seed Bomb. I might outspeed the bird, but I could also Spore. Let's just Spore. There we go, because I knew he was going to send this bird out. And there we go. We deal with that thing immediately. I never checked for the Lumberries up there. All right, that's fine. He's going to throw a flying move. Crawdon might eat that up, but it's kind of why we brought him. Hurricane. Oh, he does not eat that up. All right, Blaziken can stay out because this guy's going to try for it again, and we need the Blaziken to deal with that, so that's fine. So we're kind of down a Mon. We're down 2 Mons, technically. I can kind of deal with this with the Breloom, but Blaziken can also kind of eat this thing up, I think. Oh, not enough. Oh, we flinched him. Okay, perfect. All right, he's gone. Barraskewda, big damage. Get him out of here. That thing could have outsped us. Wugtrio definitely outspeeds us, but it does nothing to Breloom. It does nothing. Get it out of here. Oh, Seed Bomb. Oh, he decided to play games. I see. He decided to play a few games. All right, and Crabominable. At this level, I might be able to Brick Break kill. I don't know if I can, but I might be able to. But I know Blaziken eats that up, so we're fine. Ice Punch. Oh yeah, we eat that up. We eat that up, and we can Zing Zap this dude all day long. Ooh, Crab hurts. That's fine. Blaziken did his job. Blaziken did enough work. Breloom can clean up. We can bop this. Easy. Get him out of here. Veluza's not going to stand a chance. All right, and then this thing comes back out just to die. Perfect. So we get past 90, not too big a deal. that is a pretty decent amount of progress. I'm gonna go to the C. That's where we wanted to go this whole time. I'm just gonna check out my egg vouchers, and then I might need to call it here. Unfortunately, I figured that the stream would be a little, just like a slight amount shorter than my usual ones. It's like a half hour to 45 minutes shorter. It's unfortunate, but yeah, I wasn't feeling the best today, so I figured I'd get you something, but couldn't really go as long as all that. We'll just go all in here. Just get that, all commons. Oh, rare, perfect. Okay, perfect. So that's a good spot to call it there. And we'll save that up. We got 91. I think that was pretty decent progress, honestly. Not too shabby. And our Gen 3 run is well underway. Our Gen 1 was so easy at the end there. Hope you feel better. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm just gonna rest the voice, gonna maybe lay down for a bit. It's okay. It's not that big a deal, but it's enough to kind of notice, you know? And I hope that my voice didn't come through all choppy and stuff, but it probably did, let's be real. Anyway, that's all the time I've got for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend.